Chocolate sauce. Apparently he caught it. Okay. So spawning back at our lovely landed base here. And I'm thinking it's time to find a more permanent location.
Nickel, there we go.
And sorry guys, but you're gonna have to put up with some stuff like that, throat clearing and some raspiness right now. Of course, just before starting the stream, I take a swig of water and it has to go down the wrong tube. So I'm feeling that right now. That should clear up shortly though, so thanks for bearing with us.
Oh, did you turn on some sort of AI?
No, I did not.
Hmm.
Why? What are you seeing?
I'm seeing DMC warning, DMC small drill ship no fly zone, 56 kilometers away from my location.
Factions DMC Derp Mining Corp. That would be Radnar.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Hmm.
He's got himself all set up then.
So that looks like it's on a planet then.
Okay, let's grab ourselves some goodies.
Yeah, that's on one of the moons, I think.
Nice.
Hmm. Hopefully he knows that it's on.
Oh, and Hated Gamers is stopping by just for a little bit. He won't be able to join us for the whole stream, though. Well, nice to have you around, man, and it's good to see you playing online as well. Okay. Oh, I need proper tools.
So it was funny, last night I went to go try to get some iron or some nickel ore. Ended up finding a much closer platinum mine than what I
Oh,
had before.
nice. Okay. Ooh, do I risk building inside the ship? Yes, yes I do, because
How
if it
so?
blows up, that'll be funny.
Building a smaller ship inside
Building
here.
a small ship inside here that has to then fly outside.
Oh dear. Well, that could be interesting.
Should be fun,
Yeah.
because that can't go wrong at all.
Yeah. Oh, so I came up with this really cool idea yesterday, accidentally.
Accidental ideas are
So,
the
you
best.
know how when you extend pistons to the full height, you can close the airtight doors under them.
Oh, you can? Cool.
Yes, you can.
That I
I
did
think
not
it's a
know.
bug, but so my idea is I'm going to be actually I came up with a fairly effective turret design where you have the like a well the doors above them and then the turret's on a piston, so you pull it up. So like you open the doors and then push the piston up and then close the doors underneath it. And if the turret gets shot off, you just open it again, drop it down, weld in a new one, and then drop it back up.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm going to be attempting to make some at designated points in my new base. Well, refit.
Okay, so I think this is gonna be a quick and dirty ship.
Mm.
So we aren't gonna do any nice piping up. We're just gonna do a cockpit with a vent right on the nose.
So you're gonna do some sort of like a scouting ship?
Scouting atmospheric craft, yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna need one of those. Large reactor should keep a couple large atmospheric thrusters going, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You say that like
I
you're
don't
not
know.
100% convinced.
Well, I don't know about small ships, but on large ships, one small reactor, or on large ships, one small reactor can keep two large hydro, or not hydro, large atmo thrusters up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that a small reactor won't even keep one thruster up on the small ships.
Yeah, so a large reactor should do. If
I'm
you
just
have
gonna
like
have to
one
be
reactor just for
thrust
thrusters.
conscious, or energy conscious, I guess. Okay.
Have you been able to find the important resources on the planet yet?
No,
Hmm.
what I've been able to do on the planet, and there's not a video up on this yet, because I want to do some audio editing, as it pretty much my soundtrack is just going to be removed and replaced
Mm,
with music, and the
mm,
time will be sped up a little bit of
mhm.
me building a nice little rover.
Oh yeah.
And then see that bright spot over there with that really, really orange tree on my stream? Well, that spot there is the spotlight still on the back of my rover, which as soon as I drove it off the ship, I immediately went and drove it into a
Oh,
rock
here's
for some
Blandy.
reason. Yeah, that made me very happy.
Yeah, I
So
saw that
the
a couple of
words
days
I
ago now.
said were so happy that they cannot be repeated on YouTube.
Mm,
So yeah, I'm gonna do some editing to that video and
mm.
then release it as just a pre-recorded video. Yes, Levi, I've landed on a planet. Um, I got ticked off the one night because things kept going wrong with the torpedo boat. So we filled it up with fuel and landed on a planet. And I was actually kind of hoping it was going to die, but it didn't. So now we've got a nice torpedo boat, well,
Oh.
boat on a
Mm.
planet.
So you're on the opposite side of the planet than I am,
Oh,
correct?
you're on the planet as well now?
No, I'm not on the planet, but speaking
Oh, speaking
in,
relatively in distance.
yeah, positionally. Because did we jump the ship past the planet and then jumped it back, or did we jump
I think
past
we
and then
may
jumped it
have. We
back?
jumped
Yeah.
past. Yeah. Haha, what
Yeah,
have you
because
done to your ship, hated gamers? Let us know. How have you made this so complicated, you figure?
as at some point I'm planning on making that droppable base and coming down to the planet.
Oh, right. Yes, you had that project you're working on.
I need to redo some of the exterior of it because it looks pretty bad, but it should function. And I did a drop test and it was able to actually hover quite effectively for 20 minutes
Nice.
before it started losing hydro.
Are you putting any atmospheric thrusters on it?
I don't think so. Well, because the idea is it just be dropped and then it'll be stationary there.
Ah, right. And for those of you that are not aware, I believe it's at the end of our last creative stream that we got a brief view of what Sir Darmok's working on.
Yeah,
And
it
that
looks like an
is,
oil rig.
yeah, it looks like an oil rig, and it's a planet droppable base.
Yeah. Totally didn't steal the idea from Star Wars, but
Like half of the ship designs you sent me are something Star Wars affiliated.
yeah.
No, it has to be more than half.
Yeah, it's easily more than half. just to.
Oh, and everybody out there, remember, Radnar also has a YouTube channel. So share the love. He's playing on the same server as we are. So head over there, see what he's doing, and if he's doing a good job, go drop a like and a subscribe over his way as well. Levi, right now, I am building a ship that will hover with big engines, and it will find resources for me. And I don't know, I'm doing this by the seat of my pants. I'm just dropping blocks and welding them. And talking a lot, because that's what I'm actually good at, is just talking, not the rest of this garbage. Patrick, who's Patrick? Patrick, would you happen to be Radnar? Patrick is... I'm trying to figure out... Haha! Belendu's going over to grab another monitor. Nice. The importance of multiple monitors on your computer. Yeah. So you can play Space Engineers while watching Space Engineers.
Yeah.
I'm just glad none of these guys are like super malicious and they're like, oh, that's where he landed. I should go over and wreck all his stuff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if I wasn't playing the nice guy, especially as the server admin, that's totally what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh. Hated gamers, since this is your first ship you're building, and you say you missed a lot of stuff that you didn't think of, did you make my common mistake? That is forgetting your gyroscope. I know I'm very fond of making that mistake. And so Darmok keeps reminding me as well. Oh, you know what'd be a good thing to do? Helmet off so I don't suffocate to death on this planet filled with oxygen.
Yeah, that usually is helpful. Most of the time, but...
Like, if there's free oxygen around, why should I use my ships, or my... Spacesuit's oxygen. Ugh. Let's try to keep a single line of thought going. Like, oh, that, I tell you, today has been just a crazy day. So I sell cell phones for a living, and at the end of the day here, we just got a stupid amount of customers. We had like 6 people waiting in line in this small shop where we've got 2 employees working the front. So both of us are busy. We got 6 more people waiting, and just absolutely everything's going sideways. So I still got a lot of that stuck in the back of my head. So I may be tripping up over my own words or attempt at words a little more frequently tonight.
Other words.
Yeah.
I need to actually read off my
Hated Gamers is not even close to thinking about gyros on his ship. Well, you should keep it kind of in the forefront back of your mind. You know, like not right at the back, but in the front part of the back of your mind.
The middle?
The middle of your mind. Like, it doesn't have to be like an immediate thought, but it's something that should be like a constant nagging reminder. Like, oh, I need gyros. I need gyros. Because otherwise, there's a good chance you can forget them. Okay, what else was I needing was motors. Motors. I cannot be out of motors. Come on. See, this is the problem now with having a bunch of small containers on your ship instead of having large ones, is now you have to look through a ton of stuff.
Oh, actually, as a side note, before I forget it, can we quickly just change the faction to the Deep Space Engineering?
Oh, I thought I sent you a message on Steam about that. Yeah, whenever you feel like it. So apparently Sir Darmok is making the change. Oh, can you not?
Oh, I can. I can now.
Yes, you can. Okay. So The freelancing faction that me and Sir Darmok had is now taking on our previous regular name of Deep Space Engineering.
Yeah, we've had that for a
Oh,
long time.
since day one of online play.
Yeah.
Yes, I am fond of making that mistake, Levi. Yes, I am. Oh, hated gamers. Remember, once you put a gyro on as well, do not remove the block underneath the gyro. Because then it wiggles around and blows everything up.
Yeah.
So just, quick pro tips there.
Why isn't this working?
Okay, let's see. Do, 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 do.
Did it? Oh, no. I was gonna say, did they manage to break connectors again? But
Apparently they messed with the,
oh, you've got
connecting
it.
strength. That sounds like not a good thing is
I
happening.
don't know if anything blew up, but yeah, no, nothing blew up. I just every once in a while I get the explosion animation, but nothing blows up. It's really weird, and I think it's just like a me problem, and I don't think anyone else is getting that.
Because you're special that way.
Yeah, at all.
Okay, so Hated Gamers has decided to be a pirate. Awesome.
Actually, how many solar go? Still done. Nickel can be done in arc furnaces, right?
Nickel, cobalt, and iron, I do believe, can be done in
Okay.
arc furnaces.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I'm missing something else, but let's just take a bunch of steel plate.
Continue.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this
sorry,
ship will
logging.
be just a scouting vessel. It will not serve any kind of cargo hauling purpose. This is as much for you on YouTube as it is for myself making mental notes. You know, notes proving that I'm mental. Oh, come on! Weld! Weld, ye wee air vent. There we go, let's get right on in there. Nope, that's not helping it at all either. Oh, apparently we're supposed to be getting, improved camera view.
Oh, really?
Yep, improved first-person camera view is one of the things that the guy who set up the animation system, the new animation system that was implemented
Oh,
today,
yeah.
he's working on that next, or at least so he said in the changelog video.
Yeah, who knows what'll happen. But yeah.
Now I'm balancing on my head to weld up the bottom of my spaceship. Because space and planets and space engineers.
There we go. And arc furnaces. I do not want you doing iron.
What about episode 4 there, Levi? You're gonna have to remind me. It's been a long time since I've watched Sword Art. Actually, that's what I should do next. So right now I am going through another one of my preferred anime series, and that is Desert Punk. So post-apocalyptic, young man as a mercenary in a wasteland desert. Yeah. It's an interesting show.
Yeah.
Okay, some people may why ugly humps right there? Because I didn't think of the actual design first, and
Wait.
those are going to be where the landing gear are.
I don't know if you cut out or not, but at least on my at least from what I heard, some people may why.
Why, why? Why, why, why? Why, why,
Hey,
why?
why?
Why? Okay, let's not do that anymore. Yes, but why do I have ugly humps on my ship? That's because in those humps will be landing gear, hidden away underneath this skirty area. At least that's the plan for now. As y'all know, plans can change or explode. Space
Yeah.
engineers.
9 times out of 10, space engineers explode.
Ah, so Hated Gamers is calling himself the Hated Pirates, or the Odisti Pirates, because he's Latin for hated? Cool. Okay. Well, I just figured you
We've
were
got a
spelling
couple of...
Odyssey wrong. Sorry about that. I should give you more credit. And
Muted my
probably
sound
do
instead of
some
my
more
microphone.
research.
Okay. I really need to deal with this 1 million stone I have.
Ah, stone. Always
Well, because
lots of
I've been
that stuff.
doing a lot of excavation. I've been collecting a sizable amount of stone. I
Radnar
could
wishes he had a stone problem.
I could give you a stone problem. I could put it in a cargo container, accelerate the cargo container towards you, and then just delete the cargo container.
Ooh, you hear that, Radnar? Those dem dare are fighting words. You better
Those would
preemptively
be...
retaliate.
Oh dear. That could be interesting. Actually, it might be fun to mess around and see if I can get a sort of orbital death stone.
And now we get the weapon crazy version of Sir Darmok back again.
How fast do you think you can accelerate stone in this game?
Well, a large ship grid's maximum speed on our modded world is 150 meters per second. Fast enough to hurt your little face when it hits it.
Yeah.
Oh, right, he's on the moon with like tons of magnesium, but barely anything else. Or I think that's how it works. I haven't spent any time scouting that planet yet. I know
Yeah.
if I say I haven't been to that planet yet, Radnar's gonna call me out on it, and he'll be like, "That one time you spied on my base, blah 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 blah." It's like, come on, dude, I didn't even get to see what resources were around. Okay. So I've got these odd-shaped wings now coming off.
This is gonna be a lot of work here.
Well, first I'll answer Levi here. Okay, so Levi, other than Crazy Day, did you kill me now? Man, that was a little while ago. My memory's not that good for that sort of stuff. It's like, oh, you killed me, whatever, turn the other cheek, all that jazz. But yeah, Levi, other than crazy and hectic and blah, my day was average. That's just
Bleh.
normal
Bleh,
day.
question mark.
Uh, Working in customer service and all that good stuff and sales.
Ugh.
Uh, sometimes you can become a little jaded as to your expectations of the public and stuff like that. So
Yes.
it's like, yay, I didn't get pooped on today. Everything's good. And you're like, but Jaden, you aren't a... Or Blastertoad, whatever you want to call me now. I guess my real name's out. And it's not the last name Smith, so there you go. But yeah, it's, oh, that was a great night. Now I'm remembering that. Jaden Smith. It's like, nah, you guys, you sound too white. You sound like a white man. I'm like, no, I'm a white little girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then Belendu called me out. He's like, nope, enough of that. That was weird.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show, Belendu, right as we mention you. Great timing, man. But yes, hectic day at work. It's one of those days where you work with so many numbers and phone numbers and that at the end of the day, you're just trying to leave the stupid shop, and you're like, what the hell is my security passcode so I can lock the doors and get out of here? You've just had so many numbers in your head, you're like, I can't even remember this 4-digit code.
I just walked into.
Yeah. Welcome back, Belendu. We're just reminiscing the first conversation me and you briefly had once upon a time ago. Like a week and a half, I guess. And yes, to answer your question there, hated gamers, with the admin console, so you've probably seen in a couple of the streams where we're able to go into the admin console, and we can then basically fly around the worlds and clean stuff up and that.
Energy low.
Yeah, that's the one.
Energy low. Yes, we can do that, but me and Darmok are trying our very hardest to only use it for either proper cleanup or extremely awesome comedic value.
Yes.
And not mess with your guys' stuff too much.
Actually, as a side note, I wonder if I can, through the admin console, change my skin.
Don't think so. I think it still has to be done through the... Oh, you want to become a spider again, don't you?
Maybe?
Well, if you find out how to become a spider again, I've got something planned. So, I wouldn't mind getting another pink screen video. Actually, yeah, that's something I want to share with all your guys and get your thoughts on it. So, there's always like this green screening stuff and whatever. Okay, so basically what happens is you've got yourself a picture or a video and something with a very obvious color in it, so that you can then grab that color out of the video and replace it with another image. And it's a process called chroma key. Okay? Very fun stuff to play with. Why do they always use blue and green? This is something I never understood. They're like, okay, let's use a green screen. Okay, well, I've got like green shirts and green ties and that, so I wouldn't be able to wear the green if I was being recorded on that. Or let's use a blue screen. Same thing. I've got lots of blue apparel. Okay? Why don't they use horrible pink? Okay? Like the pink monstrosity, my fighter ship. Why don't they use a pink like that? I swear, no one on Earth has a deep, ugly magenta sweater that they're gonna wear on the news when they're getting hideously pink screened. It's just, you aren't gonna run into those things where it's like, oh no, the weatherman's tie is not showing up anymore. Okay? So, when I've been chroma keying in Space Engineers now, which you guys will see shortly, as soon as I find out what music I'm gonna use for the intro video, then you'll see what I mean, how I've chroma keyed stuff out, and then I'm going to put up like a making of or a blooper reels video, and you'll see the horrible pink I had to deal with staring at a lot of the screens. Ooh, what kind of applications you got, Mr. Anderson? School, car, wizardry school. Signing applications for stuff. If it's a new cell phone, then you're evil, and you should have bought it from me instead.
Yeah. Yeah, drive all the way here just so you can get a cell phone from you.
Yeah, I know you're in like a completely different time zone and all that jazz, but come buy your cell phone from a Canadian carrier. Oh. And sorry for the severe lack of A's and beavers. I'm just not that Canadian. I do say A little bit, but not as much as I used to, that's for sure.
Well, that's interesting. They shot the movie 2012 in Vancouver.
2012. Was that the one where the world was supposed to end and stuff?
Yeah, it's the brutal one.
Yeah, I think I bought that movie. I'm sad about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it had a good story. There's a good reason why I bought that movie. So, I was at a gas station somewhere in the southern United States. And their policy was you can only use their washroom if you're a paying customer. So they had a bargain bin of like $2.99 movies. So I bought a steaming pile so that I could leave a steaming pile.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. What are we at now? Those are ugly, ugly, ugly wings. They're sad.
Sounds like Texas.
Not quite Texas. I think we were actually around just Arizona. Leaving Arizona, coming back from Scottsdale, I believe. What is going? Oh, that's my stupid lamp. I'm like, why are there like lights passing by at the side of my head? I was like, oh no, that's just the lamp
Ours?
glaring in my glasses. I don't hate on pink. I only hate on horrible pink because it is horrible.
Quad refineries. Good.
Okay, so there is my upward thrust. Let's see. Why am I even bothering building this much body stuff on here? It's supposed to be like a cheap light scout vehicle. I could have already had this done by now. But instead, I'm trying to make it look pretty. And it's not working. Wait, there's something off about that other side. That's not right. Oh, really? I definitely did not line that up properly. There we go, and there we go. Yeah, I'm not very good at that, Radnar. I'm like, let's make it look pretty, and then it's like, oh, in all that time when I was building this big, beautiful body around it, or what I was attempting to build was a big, beautiful body, I forgot, like, the gyros and reverse thrusters and, you know,
who
like,
needs reverse thrust?
who
and
needs to
gyros?
slow down? Slowing down is silly. Ah. Okay, guys, so we know that Radnar has himself another YouTube channel. Is there anybody else on here playing with us or in the comments that is also running a YouTube channel or recorded gaming or streams, anything like that?
Tube of guns. What modules do you usually put on Assemblers. Just productivity?
Productivity, because the efficiency does nothing, and I don't care
Yeah.
about energy efficiency.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have uranium, you don't really need to worry about efficiency.
Can you please make us feel horrible pink monstrosity again? This bee. Okay, I've got no idea what you're going on about, Levi. Like, did you just have a stroke, or can you please
Could
redo
have.
whatever you were just doing there? If you
Yeah.
did have a stroke, I did not mean that as any offensive manner. Strokes are not funny unless you're not having one, and then we're allowed to make fun of it,
I'd
I
consider
guess.
it pretty impressive if you'd be able to finish the sentence, or at least somewhat finish
True
it.
enough.
I saw this. I saw this thing on. I think it was on like WikiHow or something.
Ah, Mr. Anderson's gonna be starting a channel in about 2 months. Cool.
It was like how to tell if you have had a stroke or in the process of having a stroke. And then the only thing was if you can read this, you're probably not having a stroke.
Well, honestly, I used to be a big fan of Uncyclopedia,
Mm-hmm.
and one of my friends in school. Nice, Belendu. Nice. One of my friends in school there, he had did the page on epilepsy.
Oh
And his
yeah.
page on epilepsy was the then very popular dancing banana gif on a bright alternating blue, green, and yellow flashing background.
Oh, that's evil.
Yeah, so
Oh no.
someone went to Encyclopedia, they type in epilepsy, and then if they did actually have epilepsy, they would like die on the floor.
Yeah.
Of course, back then we all thought that was fun and amusing. Even now I
Yeah.
chuckle, except for like dead kids on the floor.
Yeah. I need some.
You know, that's okay from a cat. It brings you like dead things, and you're like, oh, it's gross, but good kitty, you love me. But it's not acceptable from a girlfriend. She leaves you dead things on the floor, and you're just like, what the hell, girl? And you run away. Or if you
Yeah.
don't run away, what the hell, man?
You,
And
you
then,
run away. You run away quickly.
oh, he has a sub. Does that count?
He has a what? Sorry. Yeah, no, I think that's right, Belinda. Oh no.
Oh, nice.
Could you imagine when virtual reality starts becoming more popular, and then
Oh
like when you
God,
torrent a
virtual
Ins-
reality,
game, instead
like
you
sexual
get
education at school.
yeah,
Oh, that'd be horrible.
like now that I've said that, someone's probably gonna come up with that.
Yeah. This ship will definitely not be the horrible pink monstrosity, Levi.
You
Okay,
could color
now
it
I'm getting your
pink.
drift. Although we can leave it the same color, because I'm not too worried about anybody finding my base location right now. Okay, what else do I need?
That's actually pretty good, Belindu.
Oh, I missed something, didn't I?
It's in Steam or not Steam chat, server chat.
Gonorrhea the tour. Yeah, I'd definitely take the fuzzy slideshow.
Oh yeah.
No, we
Well,
haven't touched any of the settings, although I have been noticing it feels a little slow, doesn't it?
what's sim speed?
Sim speed? Oh, we're running at 0.5 to 0.7 sim speed. That would be our
Hmm.
issue.
What do you think that's from?
I don't know, but I'll take a look momentarily.
It could be my base.
I'm thinking more floating chunks around stuff, because the floating chunks do a lot.
Well, I have a very large amount of deconstructed blocks that I'm still working on.
Hey, look, Justin's back.
Oh.
Nice.
Um.
Oh god.
58.
I just had a thought regarding Belendu's comments.
Oh no.
They could put a tagline on the gonorrhea tour video. Could be like, burn the children's eyes so it doesn't burn their genitalia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, more metal grids and lots of motors.
Oh right, I need steel. 30,000 should be good.
Okay, where is metal tubies?
Actually, I don't even know. How many
Belendu,
blocks my
the
base are.
doors do take like 7 times as long as any other block to grind down. So that
Yeah,
may
it
be
is.
what you're running into. But yes, the sim speed is down a little below where we want it.
Yeah. I'll just try welding up everything here and seeing if that'll help. Because actually, if you come take a look, it could be my base.
Oh, Justin, the torpedo system committed suicide. And then because that ticked me off, I drove the ship into a
It done
planet,
fine.
but it survived instead of dying. So, hey, now we're space engineering on a planet. But
So
it's
land
dark
engineers?
outside, so... Yes, we are
Oh.
planet engineers now. Yay.
That could actually be kind of a cool game. Where you have to, like, some sort of creative type thing where you have to actually, like, design planets and stuff.
I'm pretty
And, like,
sure I've
make
seen it on
ecosystems on
Steam.
them,
I
or-
just can't remember what
Yeah.
it's called. It's like, Universe Sandbox or something like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Universe Sandbox. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it, turrets.
Okay. What did I forget to do, Mr. Anderson? What did I forget to do?
Mr. Anderson.
Yes, Mr. Anderson. I love it. I really do. Not quite a medieval engineer, although sometimes the best way to fix your equipment is just beat it with a hammer.
Yes, percussive maintenance helps. If it can't be fixed percussively, you're not doing it hard enough.
Oh, it was great. So, at our cell phone shop, we also do Kenwood two-way radios.
Mhm.
So today, the boss's son, so Brandon there,
Yeah.
he's fixing a radio, and he's got it. The thing's like full of dirt, and he's like, "This thing's garbage. It's gonna die," and it's already got broken parts. So he just starts smashing it on the desk as hard as he can, and then he tries it, and he's like, "Holy crap! I fixed it. I don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it." He's just beating that
Way to go,
radio to
Brandon.
death on the desk. It was awesome. Oh, and then we've been playing with one of the city's the fire chief's vehicle.
Mhm.
So we got to play with like the big police grade light bars and the push
Oh.
prow bumper, and we've been playing with commercial grade lights for like the last week and a half now, doing a fire truck. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I saw the fire truck parked out back when I've been
Oh.
walking down to work, but
Mr. Anderson had noticed that we forgot to do the Matrix thing.
cool.
Well, that's because you didn't surprise us this time, Mr. Anderson. Like, any other time, you drop in, like, halfway through the screen. It's like, oh, look who's here. It's Mr. Anderson. Today, you're like, oh, hey, guys, I'm here now, like, part of the regular stream, and I'm on time. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, look, everybody's here. It wasn't like that awesome midway through, I've already blown something up, and it's like, hey, look, a name to make my day happy again.
Mhm.
You're like a little piece of pink fluffy unicorns. Oh my god, Levi! I know, right? Like 17 subs. I saw that on my watch today. Oh, by the way, I've got the Motorola smartwatch. So,
Oh,
we're at
cool.
work and just dealing with some customers, and all this, I get this bling on my wrist, And I'm like, oh, holy crap. And the customer's like, what? What's wrong? What's wrong with my phone? I'm like, oh, no, I just got my 17th subscriber on YouTube. And they look at me like they have no idea what's going on. They're just like, what are you talking about? What's a tube of you?
Yes.
Okay. So, we've got the upward thrusters, and you know if we flew this like a helicopter, that would be like all we need, right? But
Don't bring that ship near me then.
Oh, yes. Part of the making of video will be some pretty awesome awesome videos of Darmok crashing a Hornet.
I think you have to add the "I'm a leaf on the wind" part.
I'm a leaf on the wind. I do not yet know, Belendu. I do not yet know because I haven't actually gone around.
Well, there's one thing I can tell you that is there. And it's iron.
Oh yes, iron. I think on the Earth-like planets there's a little bit of everything, but none of it's like super abundant or easy to come by.
I was gonna make the joke, because it has a magnetic field, it has iron, so.
Oh, yeah. You're like, hey, science joke, and I'm like, hey,
Yay.
space engineers. I'm lame. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, I really wish it was Friday. Oh, speaking of Friday, people, all you YouTube watchers, completely up to you guys, especially if you've already seen the previous iteration of the video, but tomorrow, I'm gonna be having a friend of mine, 50-Foot Ant, he streams on Twitch, and he's gonna be over for some split screen and couch gaming tomorrow. So we're trying to make this a monthly thing, a night with 50, where 50-Foot Ant comes over, we do some co-op games here, and we will either have ourselves a wee bit of beer or a bottle of scotch, and the night gets a little less controlled than our Space Engineers nights do.
Well,
apparently Hated Gamer says I have a couple interesting conversations that happened on my last night with 50.
Yeah. It was entertaining watching that.
Oh, you actually watched it?
Well, most of it.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm kind of afraid to. So, if you can fill me in on the horrible details.
At least, I don't think at this point you haven't spilled any important details about yourself, so. Actually, let's just start. It was down yet. Damn it.
The fighter's name. The fighter has no name yet, so. You know what, Justin? Because you asked, you can name this thing. So we've got a scouting atmospheric vessel. And you get the naming rights. There you go. So, give us a good one.
Not like, that Antarctic research ship. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, so this,
Bodie
yeah.
McBoatface. Sorry, yes, I did see that.
Yes, Bodie McBoatface.
So what was the story behind that again? Sorry, I cut you off there. Continue.
They put up, like an online poll on their website of what people want as the name. And you could enter your own if you didn't like what was there. So people added Bodie McBoatface, and I think it was with the help of Reddit, that got to be their the name of the boat.
Nice.
Like a several $million boat. I think it's like a $30 million piece of machinery that's now Bodie McBoatface.
And they did keep it because there was talk about them trying to change.
Don't know.
Trying to like not keep it. Okay, so since this is an atmospheric vehicle, even though it makes no difference in Space Engineers, I'm trying to build a tail on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, if we had the atmospheric, or the wing mod, it would help.
Yeah, but with all the changes being made to Space Engineers right now, like I wanted to put that immersive control panel mod, So like when you go into a control panel, you look at your wrist-mounted display and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
But then
Parachutes.
just today,
Parachutes.
they change all of the animation stuff. What was I
Yeah.
looking for in this menu? I opened this menu for a reason.
Yeah.
You got me distracted, Darmok. This is the kind of day I've been having, like, all day. It's like, I need to do a
I
thing.
happen to be very good at distracting people.
What was the thing? Oh. Ooh, thrusters.
That's one of the
Oh, and
bad things
gyroscopes
about
while I'm at
working
it.
with people with really bad ADD. Like, you start to kind of do the exact same things.
No, Mr. Anderson. This game is about 20 some dollars.
Mr. Anderson.
Very, very much worth it though, as you have most likely noticed by now. Okay, there we go. We'll have a 4-pack of forward-facing thrusters. We can also just tilt forward to fly faster with the big thrusters. And then I do want a couple side-to-side ones on here because it does make a difference slewing sideways. Okay, let's see. Where are we going to put our side-to-side thrusters? I haven't built this thing for, like, proper placement of anything yet. Okay. Well, we're going to put a couple timer blocks there because I want the auto hover script. Also, great auto hover script on the workshop, but apparently in multiplayer it likes to do really, really funny things because every time Sir Darmok got into the Hornet, which has an auto hover script in it now, it started just bugging right the hell out, and it was
Yeah,
quite
it was
amusing to watch.
Windows has encountered an error and is now rebooting.
Oh, speaking of Windows rebooting and errors,
Hmm.
because you know that's all I need to like start a story. Is you mention one little thing like that, and we're gold. But
Yes.
we've got, or we had, it's not set up right now, with the two-way radios, a system where a two-way radio connected to a small server computer,
Yeah.
and then the server computer then routes the two-way radio call, the audio and microphone input-output, to a
Yeah.
VoIP-based service. So basically, on your cell phone, you could then talk through the two-way radio.
Oh, that's really
So
cool.
really awesome little system. Okay.
Ooh, did you guys like buy that program or?
We bought the server and some licensing software. So
Okay,
the
that's pretty
radio it
cool.
was running on is just out as a loaner for someone else right now. But anyway, the point of this story being that there was one day we're getting this really, really odd sound out of it. We're getting like this, and it just sounds like
weird.
somebody's killing a computer in the most gruesome manner possible. And what it turned out to be was this machine is actually running a Windows XP base. So you get the Windows XP error sounds and shutdown happening at once over a two-way radio as the two-way radio is losing power that's supplied to it by the computer's power supply. So it was the most magnificent death of a machine sound I've ever heard, as just radio interference from an antenna being too close was shutting down the server. It's like just the most bizarre thing. Radios are weird.
Oh, so it would be acting like a, well, not really a Faraday cage, but something like that then.
Ooh, Justin has Space Engineers. Hey Justin, there's a link in our description. Join us on Space Engineers.
Actually, it was funny. I don't remember how it came up, but someone accidentally made a Faraday cage inside their shirt at school. And because of this, anyone around them, their phone wouldn't work.
Ah, cool.
I think it was just something like two pieces of wire from the electronics shop that we stuck to their back. Like stuck through their shirt, and then they were walking around for the rest of the day, but no one near them could get cell service.
Awesome. It's like tiny bits of science right there.
Yeah.
My best story, Mr. Anderson? Well, Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, I don't know what my best story is. My stories come out as context. Like, it has to be, like, a smell, something somebody says. Like, it's one of those, like, oh, wait, I got a thing that pertains to this, like, one word you said out of a 50-page essay.
Mm-hmm.
No Radnar, they have not been lowered. It just looks like we are running at a lower sim speed right now. So what I may do here is I'll head over to... Oh wait, no, that won't work. Because if I go into spectator mode, it's just going to follow me around when I do the admin stuff anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if any of you have like really, really secret stuff to hide in your base, let me know now. Because if you do, I'll do maintenance on the server later tonight. If you do not, I can do some quick maintenance right now. So if you guys got nothing super secret you need to hide from the world of YouTube, let me know and I can do some quick maintenance and see what's slowing us down.
Actually, I don't think I will do. I'm actually, oddly enough, I'm not getting any sim speed drops.
Whereas I'm running at... Well, it's my sim speed's fine, but server simulation is at like 0.7.
What was it? Shift F10? No.
Shift F11 to show your
yeah,
speeds.
no, I'm getting... Oh, yeah. Server's at 0.7 for me, but
yeah,
I'm
it keeps
getting
jumping around.
1.
Energy low.
Yeah, I don't think... Well, my base is so far from complete, you don't have to worry about.
My oxygen's low. Oh, no, just my energy. I'm like, how's my oxygen low? I already took my helmet off.
Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay, so Sir Darmok's taken off, and then as soon as I got this tail welded up, I'm going to go into our server admin tools, and we are going to see what we can do about making this game just a little bit faster. Is that thruster pointing the right way? Yes, it is. Good. Belendu, Hated Gamers, are you guys both okay if we do a quick server maintenance? Because as I go through the different grids, it will show your equipment. So if you're not okay with that, I'll just do maintenance later on tonight. Okay, Belendu's fine. Perfect. We'll do some server maintenance then in just a quick second. Okay, we got the Falcon for the fighter. Perfect. And since Justin keeps calling it a fighter, I guess I'm going to have to put guns on it too. That wasn't the original thought, but you know what? Justin said, let it be a fighter on the 16th day of the Space Engineer stream. Oh, man. I love this, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this. Space Engineers was losing a little bit of its flavor for me. Like, I've got... Let's bring up the overlay here from Steam. Oh, I don't think I have it set up for you guys right now. But I've got 1,341 hours in Space Engineers. Okay. So, it was starting to lose a little bit of its luster. Not much, but, you know, after so long, you get a little bit apathetic about things. You guys with me on the channel, give me some input back, give me something to bounce off of. I feel like I'm having fun here. I hope you're having fun as well. And, yeah, thank you for reinvigorating my Space Engineers game. It's been awesome. It really has, guys. Thanks. I think I need motors here. After I got off on that little rant, let's go grab the things I need. Oh, don't say sorry, Justin. It just means, hey, we get to put guns on it. That should be like the most sarcastic sorry ever. Like, oh, sorry, I just made your spaceship better.
Energy critical.
Did you ask me to do Star Conflict last time, Mr. Anderson, or was that Levi? I've had two people now, or I've had it mentioned twice, Star Conflict. You know, before that though, like me and Darmok are wanting to get through our game of Borderlands. So so yeah, we'll be doing our Borderlands game. Then me and 50 Foot Ant are trying to set up at least once a month a night with 50, because not only is he a buddy of mine and great, let's do some kind of get him a little bit more public knowledge of what he's doing, and then have a little bit of fun gaming together. But also, every time he's over, he makes like the most awesome steak. Like, his steak is marinated, like a $12 steak tastes like a $15-16 steak when he's done with it. It's just awesome. So I like the gaming part. We're gonna try to get him by every month for gaming, but really, I just want his tasty meat products. That did not come out sounding how I wanted to. Okay, let's Control Alt Delete that last comment. Okay, guys, Control Alt Delete my last video, audio stuff, microphone, whatever. Yeah, wow. I just shoved my foot right in my mouth there. And Star Conflict is what type of game again, Mr. Anderson? Is that, that's a space flight online game, right? Ooh, that tail looks ugly. Ah, well, we'll just deal with it. So we need to leave that open to get to the reactor. Actually, let's just put stuff in the reactor now. Hey, you're back. You missed a awkward comment of mine.
Oh,
yay!
lovely. Again?
Again. I love how it's just like, oh yeah, that happened again. Good for you. I was talking about how 50 Foot Ant, every time he comes over to play games with me, he always brings steak. And then I proceeded to say how, yes, I like gaming with him, but really I just want his tasty meat products in my mouth.
Oh.
Yeah. And as soon as I said that, it's like, no, what have I done?
Thank God, guys, we have 0 subs now.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so we need side thrusters. Actually, we're going to take a break from this. And I am going to do some server maintenance now so that everybody else can be enjoying a little faster game as well. So, let's go take a galactic tour of what everybody has at their bases. Yay, because
actually,
admin tools.
Tomorrow is April 1st, right?
Yes?
As a side note, do you guys do any April Fool's stuff at the shop?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, because it's always a tradition where I go to school is the grads always do crazy stuff. Like, well, like... Actually, I think one year someone did put a bird in one person's classroom because they hate birds. But stuff like that, quite entertaining.
Oh, here is my my previous rover, which I talked about a little earlier in the stream, which I built over there on our ship. And then I drove it this 9.83 meters. No, that's way more than 9.83 meters. It's got to be kilometers. But yeah, I drove it over here and ran it right into a rock, like, first thing.
900 meters, maybe?
No, it's got a 9.8.
9.83. Decimeters?
Ah, who knows?
Oh, so I was reading this older book about vacuum tubes because I'm doing a couple of projects around them, and apparently in the 80s and 90s, they decided, let's not use the prefix pico, let's just use two micros. So I was trying to figure out what they meant by microfarad. I thought it was like some sort of spelling mistake, but nope, apparently it's supposed to be pico.
Hmm.
Energy critical.
Picofarets. Like tiny, tiny ferrets. You gotta be careful so you don't step on those ferrets. Or like get them in your ears. Ear ferrets. Sorry,
I feel
every
like I'm
time
missing something.
Hey, what?
No, nothing.
You were talking a... Oops. I may have deleted somebody's oxygen generators. If that was your
Really?
stuff, please
Not my O2.
please just let me know and we'll get that right back there for you.
Oh, how did you manage to do that
I
exactly?
was talking and reading comments and like space
And you
engineers
decided, oh,
admitting.
oxygen generator, let's delete that.
It was never... Shut up. Leave me alone, I'm awesome. Yeah, I done messed up. Are you making tiny space bomb gun things?
I cannot confirm or deny that.
Eat.
Yeah, pods with weapons on them.
So, you know, Sir Darmok's just out to like rule the whole galaxy now.
Yeah. Well, I'm putting it in places where I don't actually have adequate defenses at the moment. At the moment.
Because he'll soon fix that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just working on how I'm actually wanting to build this thing.
Okay, does anybody still have a starter ship out somewhere? Ah, you know what? I'll just leave it because it looks mostly intact.
I think you might
And
have said
so
that
does
the
that
last
one.
stream. Last
And
time
so
you did
does that
maintenance,
one.
Soda.
There's a lot of restart ships here.
Where are they?
All over the place.
Not anywhere near each other?
Not that I can see.
Okay, I'll take a look around.
Okay. Well, I'm seeing some of our sim speed drop. Okay, people. So, whoa. That was a bang somewhere. I don't like that noise. Okay, there are
Nice.
lots and lots and lots of incompleted blocks. Okay, if you can please, yes, you do have to blueprint your bases large and all that, I understand. But if you can please complete as many blocks as possible as you're going along, the incomplete blocks have a lot more polygon hit than the completed ones do.
I'm totally guilty of not.
Yeah, I'm seeing your bases like sprawled everywhere.
Yeah, it's nowhere near done yet. Well, what I'm doing today is just welding along everything that I have. So we can actually have I can contribute to better sim speed.
I was just about to say, like, you're already contributing to the problem. What do you want to contribute more of?
Yeah. I'll go turn on all of my refineries and stuff while we're at it.
Well, the refineries are supposed to be fixed to be better performance.
Yeah. Well, in Brandon's server, they were really bad.
Oh, the refineries and then the welders. The welders were horrible.
Yeah. Well, we crashed the server that one time when we were trying to weld my little ship up.
Oh, I've been missing, like, a bunch of stuff here. Haha. Okay, so my web browser wasn't scrolled all the way over. So I've been
Oh,
trying to
great.
read people's comments missing, like, 3 words. No wonder I
That's
thought
probably
people
why
were going
Levi's comment
crazy.
didn't make much sense earlier.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm removing all these floaty bits. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's lots of crashed ships or abandoned stuff, so the big issue right now is just the
No
The
energy.
Sir
unused
Darmok.
bases and um like unfinished blocks, and that seem to be what's causing our big issue right now.
I'm fixing what I can here.
Okay, I've run out of energy, so let's go up to my med bay, and the light's coming out. Yay! And the floor of my planet is... Oh, okay, now it's building back up again and re-rendering. I'm gonna go sit in a seat. It's
Low.
better. He's 218 kilometers away.
What's that for?
The Derp Mining Corp, no fly zone.
Oh. That's actually an interesting idea. Like a, hey, don't fly here.
But honestly, you want to be more secretive and lure people
Oh yeah,
in and
no,
kill
I'm
them.
way too stealthy for that.
I'm like, who
Hey,
are you
someone...
kidding, Darmok?
Well, when I fully deploy my plans, I might just open up the base. Somewhat. You know, the scary part of these plans is I don't even know them, or most of them, so...
I'm building a bunch of guns and stuff, but I don't even know what I'm doing.
That's the most terrifying thing.
Vote
Maybe it
Donald
was,
Trump for president.
Yeah. One of the major German generals during World War II said that the U.S. military is impossible to defeat because they don't even follow their own doctrines.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the U.S. generals during the time said, if we don't know what we're doing, how can our enemy possibly predict us?
Mm-hmm. Like, it is a sound strategy,
Yeah.
if not just a little
laugh it out.
insane.
Yeah. So American, then.
Mm-hmm. Guys, we aren't just purging against your country, we're just lightly making fun of you. There's a difference. Please don't shoot us.
Yeah, like everybody makes fun of Canada.
Yeah, but when people make fun of us, they're like, oh, you say a
What are they gonna
boot.
do about it?
You say a boot, and you say a, and you say sorry a lot, and you eat bacon. I'm like, sorry,
Which isn't
but
actually a
that's
bad
that's
thing,
exactly
but-
how
Sorry.
I am.
I'll go to my hospital to go get my feelings checked for free.
Nice. Okay, so this is just about flyable, I do believe.
Hey, and we have what? Oh, I totally thought that planet was the sun. I was really confused why I had solar power right now.
Okay, so we need an ore detector, ore detector, ore detector. Let's type it in so it can find faster. There we go. Well, my ship only disappears, Levi, if I'm sitting in the ship, I found out.
Does it disappear for other people?
I don't know, nobody's been close enough to test that.
Because if it does, then you've made
I
the
just made a
cheapest
cloaking device.
technology ever.
Awesome.
Just close your eyes and fly towards someone. You can't see me, I can't see you. Oh, wait. No. If I can't see you, you can't see me. That's it.
Erg, get in there. Trying to place a landing gear, but it's not wanting to place where I want it to place. Okay, so we might just have to get rid of this temporary one first. which I'm not a huge fan of, because it's the only thing holding this ship up. Okay, everybody, cross your fingers, and hope that I don't mess this up. I know some of you guys are sadistic, and you're like, yes, he's gonna break something now, so don't do that. Be nice. Grind, you silly not wheel, landing gear thing. Oh, well, thanks a lot, space engineers. It was grinding my reactor instead of grinding the thingy. Landing gear.
Yes, those things are important.
Yep, the thingies. Come on, grind. Grind. Seriously? Although bet if I tried to weld it, it'll weld no problem. Nope, it won't weld either. Yay. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to get rid of the floor. The floor, which is heavy armor block. Yay, this is so much fun. Okay, let's try standing up and grinding it. No, I can't get close enough standing up. Oh, what if I fly upside down here? Okay, flying, 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 floating. Upside down with poor control. Arg! Get back here. Ah, how am I gonna get to that wheel? Arg, it's not a wheel, it's a landing gear.
Oh, this is a rare occurrence. Brandon's online on Steam.
Hey, he's not working on his quadcopter.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
I don't
way,
think
the
he's
guy
actually been on
who
stream.
breaks stuff or smashes radios on his desk to fix them at work, he makes quadcopters as well. They're kind of awesome. Okay. We're gonna fix this problem of ours with bullets. We're gonna take a quick lesson from the handbook of Sir Darmok and shoot all the landing gears.
Yes.
Because that can never be a bad idea, can it? What? I totally have ammunition. I got like a ton of ammunition for bigger assault stuff. Gatling turrets and stuff. Okay, maybe if I took little ammunitions. There we go.
But you didn't make the smaller caliber.
Well, I just picked up the wrong ammo.
Oh.
Ha! One shot. And we're good.
Yes.
Okay.
On the original cockpits and Space Engineers, what do you think those grills are at the front of the cockpit on either side?
Who knows?
Middle.
Oh, right. No reverse thrusters. Sorry, just my ship started going forward.
Low health.
There we are. Now we should have oxygen. We are at 9 hours. So yeah, let's take this for a flight. Maiden voyage. Yay!
We're gonna bring it up to space.
This thing won't do space.
How do I space?
Oh, this thing is quick. Fuel time at like 2 hours now, though. Okay.
Oh well.
Let's get closer to the ground. Let's do some fancy flying like in my last video, but let's not crash this time. Actually, that's coming up pretty quick. Let's not do the fancy flying. Man, there's lots of water out here. Well, ice, space engineers water. All I can see over the whole horizon is ice. And a moon. Yay. Can guns be used as propulsion? That is something I've not tried.
Technically, well, in real life, technically, yes.
Yes, in real life there would be enough reaction from the projectile being fired to propel
Yeah,
yourself in
enough
space.
recoil. Actually, just as a weird side note, it's a common misconception the Iowa class battleships, actually the largest of I think of all time, or at least the largest American battleships. People think that when their main guns fired to either side, it would move the ship because it looks like in photos the ship is displaced sideways, but it's actually the water being displaced.
Huh, cool.
So you know the video or photos of battleships being shot, like their side guns being shot, and it looks like it's being moved.
Do a barrel roll. Sorry, I had to do that for the other guys. But yes, I know your thing.
Yeah, actually, it's also interesting. The Iowa class battleship was the only, I think, also only ever, but only American battleship to ever have the capability to shoot nuclear rounds out of it.
Huh.
Cool.
Is it still functioning?
Which?
The Iowa class ship?
Oh no, they've been retired since the '60s or so.
Good, because I don't want nuclear bombs from Bodie McBoatfaces flying around and
Yeah.
killing people.
I'll send you a link to. Oh no, this isn't the right one. There's this really cool photo.
Okay, Jason, if you think this looks good, I think you got something wrong with your brain. I think this is like the ugliest thing I've ever built. It's just not doing it for me. But it's been a fairly cheap scouter vessel, and it flies pretty darn quick too, which I'm impressed with.
Yeah, fun fact of the day with Sir Darmok.
Sir Darmok, if you need like math or military history or just a good laugh as he builds more and more and more guns against zero opponents, he can always provide. You're like, one day I'll have somebody to shoot at. One day.
Well, no one. I don't think anyone else is even in space yet. Kind of disappointing.
Oh, and to Levi, I believe it was Levi. Where would it? Levi, yes it is, you Levi. Yes, it is a great idea to build either underground or mountainside bases. So that's what I'm actually scouting for, is the proper mountain. I'm looking for a very, very special mountain that I've seen on these planets before. So once I find that, I'm going to be doing a top-mounted landing strip on top of the mountain, and then an underground base underneath. And I believe Radnar also has a underground base. Cause like you get free protection from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, this design got a little. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, this this design kind of looks like the what's it? The A5, the little amphibious personal aircraft.
I'm unfamiliar with it.
The one that is
Science
on.
fiction or
No, it's a real craft.
I'll
Oh,
hop on the stream.
I'm trying to. It's
What,
not
like
the. It's
the hovercraft or
no, it's a personal aircraft with an amphibious thing. It's
Oh, that is actually pretty cool looking.
Did you find it?
No, your ship.
Oh, my ship.
I kind of like it.
Really? I think it looks like so jaggedy and ugly and.
So what was
The
the name of
Falcon.
it? An A5?
I think it's the A5 or something like that. It's on the cover of the Steam edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh,
It's a little white amphibious.
Icon A5s, yes.
It is the
The ones
A5. I remembered a thing, guys. I
Yeah, the ones that
remembered
have
it.
The multiple, I guess it could be considered some sort of pseudo-telescoping wings
Mhm.
that fold behind it so that you can put it on a trailer and drive it on the streets.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. I'm going back towards my ship. Come on, where are the big, big, big mountains that I'm looking for? Seeing lots and lots of water. I may have just landed on Water World. I may be on the wrong planet. Oh, I need to learn out how to do like a good Dr. Frankenstein voice.
Hmm.
So when I'm going forward like this and gaining an elevation, I can be like, "Rise."
Hmm.
You know, he tells this monster to get up, rise.
Yeah.
But my voice did not do it properly. Oh, mountaintops. That's it. Best-selling single song right there. Mountaintops by the Doop-de-Doos and Blastertoad. Ooh, let's not hit the top of this mountain. That would be a bad thing. Bad thing. Bad things. Bad things. Bad things. Bad things. Hoo hoo hoo.
No
Oh,
more.
still close. Still close. Still close. Still close. And well, let's go into first-person mode for
Oh,
this.
dear. What did you do?
Oh. Well, I'm still tumbling down the mountain.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I hurt its face with my spaceship, though.
Oh, I guess the
Oh, all that work. I'm so sorry, Justin.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry we just killed the Falcon. Oh,
I guess
I'm at a high enough
the
elevation. There's no oxygen here.
the Iowa proper wasn't decommissioned until fairly recently. This thing is cool.
Okay, so we're gonna jump over into our admin tools so that we can delete our debris. Because otherwise this causes lag, leaving my wrecked spaceships all over the place. Well, I guess airships in this case. Aircraft. Planes, whatever. Oh, come on, I
Oh,
cannot...
I now want to go to San Pedro, California.
Why, they got one on display or something?
Yeah, they have, I think it's the Iowa. This thing is amazing.
Or there's still more parts down there? There may still be more parts of my spaceship. Jump. Oh, that's a longer way down than I thought. Let's hit the jetpack and freeze.
Kingfishers.
What did you just say?
Oh, Kingfisher, it's a...
Okay, I
I
heard
don't remember
something
why, but
completely different.
something about those planes, they're really cool looking.
Oh, speaking of planes, and I haven't seen this guy around yet, but Ghost has suggested that we build the Blackbird. Is that correct?
I think it was Ghost, yeah.
Yeah. So that should be our next creative. Oh, why did I just... Mountain, you are too high. I could not climb you fast enough. Darn mountain, like jumping up and getting in the way.
Oh, this is cool. So there's this, a walkthrough of the Iowa. The person that is taking the YouTube video was, a gunner on an Iowa class ship.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's a bit further than I wanted to jump. Oh, and I didn't die. Yay. And we're still too high to be in an oxygenated area. Okay. So yeah, I ran into the top height limit of the small ship atmo thrusters, apparently.
Hmm.
Before running into the side
It's
of a mountain.
surprisingly not very high.
Yeah, it's only like 3 kilometers. Oh. Why do I have to kill all the things I make? Oh, and apparently myself as well. Oh no, I had like a full inventory too that I didn't clear out.
Mm.
Oh, I am so smart today. Okay.
Okay, I'll be back in 20.
Oh, Levi, you may be right. I might be stuck here for my base of operations. Okay. Um, cause yeah, I didn't expect the mountains to be that high, so I thought I could be like on top of one, but apparently not. Okay. So guys, that was the Falcon. May you rest in, well, you are resting in pieces, except for the ones I deleted on the side of the mountain. What do we do now? Okay, do we scout around with our large ship and possibly risk it? Because apparently tonight I can't fly. Do we build another small aircraft? Do we build a rover? What do we do? Come on, let's get suggestions, people. Tell me, how should I continue at this point since I just went and killed a ship we spent an hour on? Oh, and apparently my inventory is not working. So, as you guys decide what I am going to do, I will be relogging in here. I'm not sure how well the remote controls work for the rovers, Levi. Like, for the aircraft, they do okay, but for rovers, I haven't got them working the wheels quite correct. And you know what, Jason? We could have twice the vehicle for twice the work. So, why the hell not? I got nothing else planned for tonight. Let's make a rover 2x4. Oh, so you want like 4 driving wheels and 2 steering? Or is that opposite? 2 steering wheels, 1 driving? I could just make it 6-wheel drive as well. Okay, let's see. A flying 6-wheeled rover. That's the general vibe I'm getting from Jason and Levi. A horrible monstrosity. This should be fairly fun to build. Come on. Load Space Engineers. Load anytime now. Anytime. There we go. And the server speed is still running at 7. So we'll have to work on that later. But okay. Oh, sorry, that was Jason saying a hybrid rover. Justin, I have given up on the torpedo system, sadly, since rotors and pistons are still horribly, horribly broken in Space Engineers. So the torpedo system is... Or, we could do a fixed torpedo system, but then we've got nobody to use it against. So right now torpedoes are kind of pointless since I've got no persons to go and mangle and maim and kill. Or, you know, attempt to and then blow myself up instead. Okay, so, general consensus, fly rover. Okay, flying rover. And yeah, Justin, I'm not giving up on my torpedo system because it's too difficult. We almost had it. What happened was, the physics in this game are so bizarre that as soon as we had that many pistons working together, they started torquing at like the center of space and time and just threw the whole ship into a death spiral. And we actually broke the nose off the ship. If you didn't remember, I believe that was day 15 part 2. If you want to watch that video, in like the first 17 minutes of the stream, everything went to hell. Actually, I wonder if I could do a surface to space missile. That would be cool. Actually, huh. Ha ha ha. No, that would crash into the planet because it uses uh, absolute position points. What I was just thinking was that we could attempt to build a surface to space missile system so that Sir Darmok could grab us a target location and then we could launch missiles. Unfortunately, since I'm on a far side of a planet compared to everybody else, those missiles would launch, turn back, and try to head through the center of the planet, and that wouldn't work so well. Motors are the other things I need. Motors. Actually, let's just take more construction components. You can never have enough construction components. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna come out here. Ooh. There we go. Inertial dampeners back on. And we're gonna build out like this, because this here is gonna be what we build our rover on. That way I don't have to worry about size constraints inside the hangar bay. Okay. I think I need to make that a little bit wider yet. There we go. And we'll put our starting point right there. So we're going to start a new small ship. And then we need some scaffolding to get up. Like that. Yay! Okay, so for my rovers, I like using the stubby cockpit instead of the long one. Its aesthetics have just always worked for me a little better. And we're going to use an oxygen tank because it can compress the oxygen on this planet. We'll need an air vent to do that compressing. Let's see, what else do we need here? You need cargo on this one. So, So you know what? Let's try something completely new. We'll go with the other cockpit, because it's different from what I usually use. And it's going to give us a different spin on the oxygen tank. Because the oxygen tank has small ports on one side and a big port on the other. The big port will go into the back of that fighter cockpit, and then these ones here we want to spin like that. Do we want to spin them like that? Yes, I want to spin them like that. Because I've got an idea about cargo. Whether or not it's a good idea, who knows? But I do have an idea. Okay, so then we want to... Actually, I've got those already, don't I? Yes. Want to do a 2. Oh, right, those are straight throughs, those aren't curves. I need to get rid of that one I just placed there. And then I want to do the curves. Oop. Let's not jump down the hole. Okay. Let's see, what can we do? Let's get ourselves a remote control block here. This way we should be able to control it remotely if need be. Is Sir Darmok back?
Me?
Oh, there you go. Okay. I was just hearing a noise and I'm like, who is that? Okay, more oh, no, don't need more construction components for that. We're good. Interior plate, metal grid, bulletproof glass, steel plates.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so we want steel plate. And some construction components. And let's grab the motors. Just saw them. There they are. And then let's grab a few metal grid while we're at it. And the sun's going down already. Short 1 hour days over here.
Actually, sun's no, it's going down for me too, I guess. So all my solar panels just became de-energized.
Ah.
Oh well.
Okay, so more interior plate. And then we're just gonna need bulletproof glass for that window.
There's this drum in a song that I'm listening to that sounds exactly like Gatling fire.
You're like, who's shooting at me? Oh wait, it's my music. And it is really, really hard to find royalty-free music that sounds great.
Yeah.
Or has the proper crescendo I need for like a 2-minute and 20-second video.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all the work that I put into the intro video I've been working on,
Yeah.
okay, comes out to be a 2-minute video. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with the stuff that we were working on?
Yep. Dude,
Oh, that's surprising.
the stuff that we worked on with the ship
That's
coming in
probably
for
only
a
like 15
landing
seconds or something.
and all that, that's like, yeah, 10-15 seconds of the 2-minute video.
Yeah.
There we go. We're gonna have a quad cargo hull. Oh, and am I out of thruster juice? I'm out of thruster juice. And motors. And computers. And interior plate. I'm out of lots of stuff. Actually, is that something we're gonna have to look into soon? Is finding some resources on this planet and getting some mining done.
Actually, I think it might be fun at some point to make some sort of probe droid, like in Star Wars.
Be interesting. Gonna try to do all like the army flange things at the bottom of it.
Maybe.
That'd be a pretty big unit then.
Yeah. Well, I could just make them interior turrets. And then they'd kind of be waving around like arms.
Instead of using arms, I'll just use like a bunch of guns.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of like arms, but they're guns.
I can agree with that, Mr. Anderson. Weather would be cool.
Oh yes, that would be something I'd love
Like
for them to implement.
Or like rain and stuff.
Weather effects would be great.
Your ships can corrode.
That I'm not so much for.
Yeah.
I do enough damage to my own ships, I don't need the environment doing it as well.
Yeah. Like, you could find, like, volcanoes and stuff. That would be cool.
Okay, where's my Steam thingy?
Tornadoes could be interesting, Mr. Anderson. I would absolutely hate that, but...
Yeah, like I'm all for like lightning that can mess up your electronics.
Snow would be cool.
Yes, like a snow particle, because they already have a snow voxel. So just to make it look like it's snowing. Rain that doesn't have much of an effect. Actually, rain, if it could lower the traction on wheels, would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Just while the particle's playing, you get like a -5% buff on your traction or something like that.
Yeah, it drops that coefficient of friction that much. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, so since you're into your big warships and all that, Darmok,
Yes.
how would you feel about trying out, oh, what's the thing called? You gotta open a different tab. Steel Ocean. Which is a free-to-play battleship multiplayer game.
That could be interesting.
Like, I know we still gotta get back into our Borderlands playthrough, but I figured, hey, you're into the boats and that, and the other guy that I had installed this to play with, he doesn't have internet anymore, and he lives on the island, so... Or not on the island, I guess. Not Victoria City, Vancouver City.
Proportional to each other, or?
But, no, just, he...
Doesn't want it?
He decides that while he's doing his schooling, he should not have internet because it might distract him.
Really?
And I'm like, ha, you're a pussy that you don't have self-control.
Well, like, I wouldn't be able to do any research on things that I do without internet. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. So is it like somewhat like World of Warships?
It's on a smaller scale, so it's a lot smaller download,
Okay.
and it looks like at least from when I last looked at it, I haven't seen it since a couple updates. But it seemed like there was less immediate pay to win stuff.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So we got cargo, we got da 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 da. We need the things in here to build a ore finder, right? So I'm gonna grab some detector components. And we'll put our detector. Where are we gonna put our detector? So you know what? Let's place a few motors for or thrusters, because we're gonna have this. It may not be a flying vessel, but it'll be able to do short hops anyway. So it'll be able to handle elevation changes or the sudden rock that runs out in front of you a lot better. Because you know those rocks, they're horrible things and just run out in front of you, kind of like deer.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, crazy rocks.
So unpredictable.
Mhm. Okay, that means I'm gonna need to find good spots for power on this thing.
Oh, actually, have you ever played War Thunder?
War Thunder, that's the tank one, right?
War Thunder has both planes, tanks, and boats.
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's really fun.
I like tanks. I like
Yeah.
airplanes. Sounds like could be good time.
Yeah, I quite like enjoying it. I haven't played it in a while.
Okay, maybe we
It
should
might be
check
fun
that out.
actually to mess around in the earlier tech trees.
I really
Because
wish
when you're
Robocraft hadn't gone and screwed up their system so bad.
Yeah, I haven't played that in 2 years.
Oh man, Robocraft was awesome when it first started out,
Yeah,
but then as of 6 months ago or something like that, all the new stuff in it, it's just gotten so big and convoluted. It's not fun to play anymore.
oh, with like the walker legs and stuff.
Like the walker legs were fine in that, but then it's just the unlocks for everything, and it became really, really grindy, and
Yeah.
it's just started not being an enjoyable game anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson's also mentioning War Thunder here.
Hmm. Yeah, War Thunder is awesome.
Well, Mr. Anderson, or I guess, sorry, Jason and Mr. Anderson, both of your icons or your profile pictures are very similar colors. But I'm having a little bit of hard time differentiating them on the small screen. As for this ground vehicle, Jason, I'm hoping that it's heavy enough. I do not need additional downward thrust. Especially on a planet that has 8 or 0.8 gravity. Really hoping I don't need any additional thrust. Plus, that additional thrust would be a constant drain on fuel. So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
try to make this energy efficient. Now I gotta figure out how I want to do a wheel layout on here. What are we going to do for wheels?
All of the wheels.
Use all the wheels! Because we're making references to the all the things meme, if you guys didn't. Meme?
Hmm.
Meme? What is the actual pronunciation of that?
I think it's meme.
meh meh. I don't know.
Mm. Oh
All
dear,
I
all
know
of
is
the
that I can has cheeseburger, and I had cheeseburger last night.
Hmm. I can see the April Fool's jokes are already coming out.
Oh.
Day early.
Ooh, wall climbing. That might be an interesting idea.
Hmm.
That I didn't think of, Jason. Hmm. That might be fun to play with. Now you've got me thinking, and that's not always a good thing. I could be like, oh, let's put all these features on it, and then, you know, blow up another ship. Okay, so we got cargo containers lined up like that. Am I gonna try to make this a miner, or is it just gonna be a scouting vehicle? It'll just be a scouting vehicle, at least for now. Okay. So, how are we going to do the cockpit area? Do I want to follow that line, or do I want to make my own line? Let's make our own line this time. And I fell out of my ship, and I have no hydrogen. Great.
Need some help?
Ah. Now I'll just build myself a little ramp type thing here.
Oh, so I came up with an interesting idea a couple of days ago for cooling a couple of computers I have.
Oh, what is the idea?
18-wheeler radiators. Just using those and just passive cooled. Like that, like actually I should
Wouldn't that
see.
still be actively cooled since it's basically a liquid system?
I guess it would be, yeah. But there's no like motion of fans or anything, so it would be completely silent, but also presumably quite cold.
It'd be a large unit.
Oh yeah. Well, the idea is just fill up a 52U rack full of them.
Are you talking like an engine cooling radiator, or what are you talking
Yes.
about?
I think that might be a bit too overkill, but
Yeah. Maybe like take a look at vehicle heater cores. They're
mhm.
usually inexpensive, and a heater core is just a radiator. Like all
Yeah.
it is a section for hot water to come in and then radiate off its heat into your glove compartment.
hmm Yeah, actually, that might work. Well, I've.
Yes, Levi, you've mentioned this at least twice now. I am thinking solar panels and batteries. Yes. And I was also thinking some other parts, but oh, I didn't come up here for parts. I came up here for hydrogen. That's what I was needing. Okay.
Go dump another million grams of stone.
So yeah, if you look at like heater cores are a thinner material for a better heat transfer,
Yeah.
and because they are usually they're a thinner material because they're situated inside a vehicle, so they don't have to worry about the damages that an exterior radiator would take.
hmm
So they're a lot thinner material
Oh
to
yeah, no, effectively a yeah,
yeah
120 millimeter radiator.
yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at see how big I can get one.
And yeah, you can get quite fair size, especially out of like the 70s vehicles. The heater
Yeah,
cores out of those were huge. Mine in my 63 Pontiac was probably what 5.5 inches wide by 8 or 9 inches long.
that's pretty decent.
Yep.
That's about 120 by 240 millimeters ish.
Okay, I
How
know like
thick
we're
is it?
Canadian and supposed to use the metric system and everything, but I grew up doing carpentry and stuff, so I'm totally on
Oh
feet and
yeah,
inches and that. So you're talking
yeah.
like so many millimeters, and I'm like da da da
Oh
da
yeah, I do
da.
both.
I'm like, I have no idea what he's talking about. I'll just nod. I'm pretty sure that got put on the wrong way. That did get put on the wrong way. Well, the issue with just using functional blocks, Levi, is the functional blocks are very fragile. Whereas if I do end up hitting something, the body is a lot more rigid and can take a lot more abuse than if I
On the
say,
off chance to get something.
yeah, on the very rare occurrence that I may damage this vehicle by a minor collision. You know, actually,
Yeah,
that is
very
a
minor
very rare
collision.
occurrence. I usually have major collisions, don't I?
Yeah. I'm happy there isn't any insurance in space engineers, otherwise my premiums would be pretty high.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you know what would be another way of cooling a computer? It's totally overkill.
What's that?
An HVAC system. Just like massive oh, that would be cool.
Puns intended?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be quite cool.
Oh, man. Are those wheels overkill? Let's find out. Those wheels are totally overkill. I love it. I think this is the biggest wheels I've put on something, and I'm finally using those 5x5 ones.
Oh, 5x5s are great.
They are massive.
I'm kind of surprised there haven't
It's
been
like,
any
we heard you like tanks, so, you know, here you go.
yeah. I'm surprised there haven't been any uh Star Wars turbo tanks on the workshop yet. Or if there have been, I haven't seen any good
Turbo
ones.
tanks, which ones are those?
I'll send you a link. Turbo tank. I think there have 6 juggernauts, or what they're technically called, but have W. There you go. Again, Star Wars.
Okay, so I'm going to quickly go over to the recording software, and we're going to switch it over to my other input. There we go, so that you guys can all see what he is sending over to me. EB
Yeah, these are
server.
all not very good.
So the A6 Juggernaut, his turbo tank is...
Well, this is for
Oh,
use in
that
action.
big thing. Okay, yeah.
It only appeared in one shot in Revenge of the Sith. And I don't think any other Star Wars films. It's used a lot in the expanded universe by the Imperial Remnant.
Oh, we'll see you later, Mr. Anderson. Sorry I missed your comment there, or got to it late. He's taken off for a bit. He may be back around later if we're still going later. Okay, so we got that. I do believe I have to get rid of this here now. This vehicle is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm quite liking the drill sounds now on the hand drill.
Oh, they changed them up again?
A while ago, but I like them a lot more than the old ones. This sounds like it's actually drilling.
Okay, let's weld up some wheels and stuff. Oh, I did need steel plate on it. Okay.
About.
Now we need more construction component. Oh, let's see if any of those motor thingies need large steel tubes. No, they need small steel tubes. Okay. No, I've got small steel tube. Why did it not use those? Oh well. And then these small steel tubies. And there we go. Now we're welding. You know what, Jason? I like the idea of the wall climbing with the downward facing thrusters. But my concern is, now that I'm thinking more about it, the altitude at which the mountain would become steep enough that I need that. The atmosphere is going to be too thin for those thrusters to work properly. So it's kind of a moot point, as there's only so far I can climb anyway.
It's a cool idea, though.
Maybe with hydrogen thrusters. But the
but the support system around that would be just too bulky.
Yeah. Ooh, do I got bomb stuff on me? Or in my
What?
ship? If I got bomb stuff, then I can find myself a little hidey hole and start building a base.
Yeah.
You guys ask why we need bombs to build a base. Well, you'll see.
Oh yeah, that hasn't been on stream yet.
No.
Base
Our
purges thing.
base building techniques. Because when you got Blastertoad and Sir Darmok, to build a base, first you have to blow stuff up. And we aren't talking about the multiple support vehicles that you have to blow up. Oh man, all my poor ships.
You seem to not have a very good luck with your support craft.
But like when I go around in creative mode, like when I did my fancy flying video I uploaded a few days ago, I went like a good 15 minutes with like really close to the ground flying and in between trees and stuff. And then like if I'm building something in survival, it's like 5 minutes later, oh, it's dead now.
Yeah. Well, Keen wouldn't have it any other way.
They're like, oh, he actually had to spend time to make this one work? We should kill it faster.
Yeah, kill it quickly. We can't lay eggs.
Next thing you know, they're going to implement fire in the game. So that if you crash or turn your vehicle upside down, it just immediately bursts into flames.
That would be funny.
It would be awesome.
You know what? It would be cool to have like fire response units and stuff.
Oh, apparently they're working on new particle systems as well, so it'll be interesting to see what the new particles look like.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
probably go get some
Levi,
tea.
Levi, we don't just blow a hole in a mountain.
No.
We do that. That's simplifying things way too much.
Okay, I'll be back in probably 10 or so minutes after I get my tea.
Ooh, you
Tea.
got tea. Nice.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to take a snack break pretty soon as well.
Yeah. It seems like almost every day I have Earl Grey tea before I go to sleep.
Earl Grey, hot.
Yeah. Actually, I have the cup of those. The tin. Awesome.
Tea Earl Grey hot tin. I've seen
Yeah.
those on Think Geek. Yeah.
Also, I'll send you a link to a shirt that I recently bought. I think I'm the only person that I know that'll have this shirt, which is awesome.
Let's see what beautiful outerwear that Sir Darmok is sending us.
Oh, that's
Okay, what else do I need? I needed
small.
small steel tube in one of these. Sure of it. This one needed small steel tube.
Here we go. It's a somewhat hardcore electronics joke, but anyway, yeah, I'll be back in a couple
I
minutes.
kind of get it, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been a long time since I've done anything with blueprinting electronics with the symbols.
Well, it's an op amp configured to have a negative feedback loop.
Oh, Levi,
Oh.
you'll just have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. We do
Yes.
some interesting excavating.
Yes. Ah. So, I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What do we work on now? I think it's power time. So, we need to get ourselves some power in here. What are we going to do for power? Let's do a double stack of batteries. Okay, so in that case, if we're doing batteries, before we do that, let's get our ore detector in here. And an antenna. And a gyroscope. Let's put the gyro right there, and then we'll do a ore detector on the bottom and an antenna on the top. Just for all those watching telling me, yes, I'm doing this wrong. That's not the most secure way to put those components in there. I know you're right, but right now, I'm not too concerned about it. I'm pretty sure this ship won't last long enough for it to really matter.
Energy low.
Ah, I had my helmet on this whole time too. Well, that's a waste of oxygen. Like I said, Levi, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Wait and see. Actually, I might have to take this ore detector out, just so I can get to the gyroscope above it. Okay, so we need a large steel tube for that gyroscope. There we go. And there's a bug flying across my screen. That's annoying me. Like, it wouldn't be bad if the bug was just like right in front of the screen and then it's a wee little bug, who cares? But I'm running a projector, and a bug is flying close to the light. So that means it's a massive bug on the screen. Okay, so we got our ore detector just about done. There we go, we got an ore detector. Okay, now let's do power. So we're gonna do battery power, so we're gonna have this thing fully 100% solar. Are we gonna do that? Am I gonna change my mind about that like right away? We should have an emergency reactor on it somewhere. So yeah, I'm changing my mind on that like pretty much right away. Okay. And let's see, how big are solar cells? Solar cells are fairly large, it seems. Okay, can I put them outboard like that? No, that's in the way of the wheels. Or something else. Why is it saying I can't? Oh, right, because there's not an actual good connection point there. Then that would be inside the cockpit. Okay. Oh well, we'll make that work somehow. We'll figure out solar panels.
Energy critical.
Okay, let's go get ourselves some energy, refill the hydrogen, and then we'll come back and start moving over all of the power components, because those take a little while to do. Okay, so we need power components. There we go. There's a few of them. There's some more. Perfect. I think I need 14 to finish it off, so 19 should be fine. Okay. Oh, we'll got power with the batteries here, or we should have some power with the batteries. So we won't need that emergency reactor immediately, but it's not a bad idea to have multiple sources of power. Oh, but the power's already being drained ridiculously by those stupid thrusters.
Ship fuel.
So
low.
emergency dampeners are now off. There we go. So that means they will not draw the batteries, drain the battery. Draw enough to drain the batteries right away. There we go. See, I got that full sentence out. It only took 3 tries. Really? The battery's 1 block too far forward?
Have you blown stuff up yet?
Not yet.
Okay, well, I'll
Surprising,
hop
eh?
over then. Oh, have
What,
you...
you're gonna come over to help me blow stuff up?
No, the excavation.
Oh no, we haven't even got... We're trying to get this, ship done first.
Oh, okay. Oh, your second ship?
Well, we're going for a
The
rover
one to
this time.
replace the other one, or...
I figure flying's too dangerous right now.
So, rover?
You're going for a rover.
Ooh,
Although
I should
the
say-
rover also has some atmospheric thrusters to help it get over bumps.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's anything like the near zero G, like on the uranium planet, the uranium moon, the orange one.
Oh no, this is 0.83 G instead of the
Okay.
0.3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so, as
so-
I say, it could be quite interesting attempting to drive her over, as we have found out.
Yeah, Keen seems to have adjusted the weights a little bit in the last
Yeah.
2-3 updates.
Oh, so I read this interesting article while I was it was more kind of funny than interesting of this person got so this person, their house catches on fire. Their neighbors go by. Well, it's like it starts off as a fairly minor fire, so the neighbors come by and start attempting to get out all of their important stuff.
Mhm.
Like the well, not really important stuff, the most financially like expensive stuff, so like their big TV and stuff, and they set it out on their lawn. And then so this guy comes by in his pickup truck and is like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm a friend, and then picks all the stuff and proceeds to rob them.
Oh, what a dickbag.
But like that's the perfect time, like from a robber's perspective, like all their stuff is laid out perfectly on their lawn.
Mhm. I was like, here, let me help relocate those things for you.
Yeah.
Zoink.
Yeah, I don't remember where I saw it, but and it was long enough ago that I know it wasn't April Fool's.
Okay, so there we go. Emergency reactor is online. Okay, so we aren't going to bother with too much of a body on this thing, since the wheels should provide all the real heavy bump protection we need. Later on I'll flesh it out, but for now this should be fine. So let's figure out how we are going to get this solar panel on here. Okay, so I want it there, but it's not letting me place it there. Oh, let's do that and that, and we'll place them off of those. I think that'll work, but we'll soon find out. Okay, looks like it'll work. I just have to do some finicky placing And then I've got to get that extended out. Okay, why do you have to be so wide, you stupid solar panels? Yes, I know more area is greater efficiency for these things, but still, like, they're massive. This is supposed to be small ship solar panels, not power your house solar panels. Gonna be another ugly ship. Okay, computers, solar cells.
Do you know what's in the first usage of a solar panel was?
What's that?
Measurement of light. It wasn't first used as a power source.
So it was more of a sensor at first, eh?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Oh, I still need girders. There we go. Oh, oh, Levi, I'm just noticing your comment now about placing the solar panels on end. Yes, and they'd probably be more efficient on end, because they would typically get more light standing upright like that. But then they also make a very, very awkward vehicle, because it changes the center of gravity. And it also makes your height clearance very, very tall vehicle, so if you had to drive under anything, you could get yourself in trouble. Well, Levi, you already named you named the woodpecker, the miner in space there. Let's see if we got somebody else. Who else do we have with us? Who else is in chat right now? Who wants to name a vehicle for 30 seconds before it blows up? Just speaking realistically here. Nobody? Nobody else in chat? If nobody else speaks up, like in the next 2 minutes, then Levi gets naming rights, so... Last chance, everybody. If you wish to name the rover, put the name you think
time delay.
in the... Yep. Thrusters on the back. I'm hoping that we don't have to fly this thing too much, Jason. Really hoping that, like, if we're going somewhere and we drive off the side of the cliff, we can help land it. Or if we're coming up on a rock, we can,
Pray that it doesn't explode?
yeah, we can kind of hop over the rock. But I don't want to be flying it around too much. Plus, I like flying things like helicopters, so the bottom-only thrust can be fun. Although not the most practical flight method, since wanky, janky physics in space engineers.
Yeah. I think we should not classify this as Newtonian physics. I think this is just Keynesian
Oh
physics.
yeah, this is not by far not Newtonian physics.
Yeah. Because actually, a lot of this stuff, a lot of my formulas that are quite Newtonian don't work very well, but not exactly at the way that you would expect in real life.
Hmm.
Kind of unfortunate.
Well, since Jason is just mentioning thrusters and didn't pipe up that he really wants to name the rover, I guess Levi's back to naming the rover. So there you go, buddy. You got your wish. What name are we giving the rover? Why am I running on the solar panel? I don't know. Just got bored at staring at one spot. Ooh, Jason is speaking up with a name, the Exodus. And Levi is thinking the Beetle. I'm sorry, Levi, but I kind of like the Exodus. And you already had naming rights once, so we're gonna give this one to Jason. Okay, and then we need... Alright, we still need a vent on the front. Or else I'll die of oxygen deprivation. Because all these cockpits are sealed. Metal grid construction components, okay. Metal grid, metal grid, metal grid. Oh, I can't blow this ship up because I'm just about out of metal grid.
I don't think it'll stop you, but
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I am out of metal grid. Huh.
you have any iron or?
Yeah, I've got materials on board.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, Kyle's back. It's been a
Oh,
long time since we've seen you, Kyle. Like
yeah.
day 3 or day 4 episode.
Hmm.
What have you been up to, man? We've been here, other than the week I was in Vegas, we've been here every Thursday and Saturday and a few days in between. So what have you been up to, Kyle? What's new and shaken in the wonderful world of Kyle? I don't know where else to go with that, man. All I know is your name.
Yeah.
Kind of leaves my thought process a little bit dry. Yeah, we still need to set up an area for yourself, Darmok, so that you got a a playlist you can upload under.
Yeah, I'll probably do that at some point, probably tomorrow.
Okay. Because yeah, you've got full rights to the channel now, so do
Hmm.
whatever you need be. Okay. So we have 12 hours of fuel time at full forward driving. Okay. And 1 hour at thrusting. Okay.
Hmm.
So
That's
here
lusty.
is the Exodus. Those wheels don't look like they're forward enough for my liking, but oh well. This is the Exodus for now, anyway. We'll build a body on her later. Okay, let's set up our wheels. So we got a bunch of wheels. And we need to give them a wee bit more power, so we're going to put them at like 20% of their maximum power. Give them like 80% friction, so we got some good braking. 85, let's put it there. Dampening, I don't want a bouncy ride, so I want to dampen that quite a bit. And strength, we want a fair bit of strength, and we'll adjust it while it's on the ground too. We want it to have a little bit of give under its own weight. Okay, and then we want to get out here, and then do our... where is it? Have to select the wheels again first would help when I'm trying to look for wheel settings. Height offset. So we want them all the way down for now. And we want the suspension travel at... let's call it 90%. Speed limit, not unlimited. We want a speed limit of like 150 kilometers per hour. Okay, Space Engineers gets a little bit out of control with land vehicles and high speeds. Okay. So I think it is time to cut her free. Instead of cutting out the landing gear and then having those couple blocks punch into the belly of the ship, we're going to cut out this block right underneath it instead. So,
Oh, so you actually built that inside your big ship?
nope, built it outside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's currently on my head and now falling off the side of the ship. Come back! No! First time I've ever had a ship run away from me on the ground. Get back here, turd! Where are you going? No, come. What are you doing, Space Engineers? Okay. So we went and turned on the parking brake now. And that stopped it from going all not so crazy on me. There we are. Well, guess what? Crouching and welding is back to being all sorts of messed up.
Oh, really? It was fixed last week.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Hexapod would be a walking vehicle. So I'm not sure what they actually call multi-wheeled vehicles like this.
Um, the only, well, hmm, I don't know.
Okay, let's find out which wheel is which so we can set up our steering to work properly. So I'm thinking we should make this steer like a half track or have the two sets of forward wheels steering and then not the rear wheels. So
Oh, so kind of a lav then.
yeah. Okay, so that's the front wheel. That's a middle wheel. There's a rear wheel, so rear wheel will turn the steering off. We still want it to propel, so we'll have 6-wheel drive, but we'll only have 4-wheel steering. Only 4 wheels will be steering. Don't we love how we word some of that? And there's the other rear wheel. Nice. Okay, and then let's select them all. And then we want to take the strength of those wheels Just so it's sagging under its own. Okay, it's not going to sag under its own weight. Okay, so I'll leave it at 40% for now. And we'll see how that does. And let's see how she does for steering now. That's not bad. Like, she's a wide gate, but that's interesting. This is a weird looking ship with no body on it yet. Okay. So we're gonna park it right here as we go get components for bombs. Oh, Kyle, if you want to see a kind of awkward looking small atmospheric vehicle get run into the side of a mountain, we did that earlier on in the stream. Well, I did that earlier on in the stream. It wasn't intentional, I swear. Just so happened that the ship we spent an hour and a half building got run into the side of a mountain. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I need computers. Hey, can you read me off the components for warheads?
Yeah, sure. You large ship or small ship?
Large ship, please.
Okay, 6 explosives, 2 computers, 12 small steel tubes, 12
Okay, so we
construction
need
components,
small steel tubes. Okay.
24 girders, and 10
Oh, we
steel
need
plates.
both girders and steel tubes, eh? Small steel tube. So there's girders. How many girders? Oh, we'll take all those girders. And we'll grab construction.
Levi, the artificial mass blocks won't work on non-artificial gravities. I don't know if that's what he was talking about, but
Monster shrug. So, front and rear steering? Yeah. I don't mind the front and rear steering on, a four-wheeled vehicle, but with that center wheel, you can get yourself high-centered on the center wheel, and then your steering doesn't quite work with the four-wheel steering like that, going front and back. Did I need displays for warheads? Sorry, I missed that.
negative.
Negative, okay.
Yeah, let me just check to make sure. Yeah,
We
no,
need
no, you don't.
12 small steel tubes per.
Yes,
How many girders?
24.
24 girders per thing?
Yeah, it's surprising.
Apparently I'm building more girders.
Cause... Oh wait. Happy birthday, Josh.
Oh, nice. Congrats, Josh. Although 18 can also be a pain in the ass age, because now you're expected to look after a lot more stuff for yourself.
Hmm.
Okay, so we need those girders. There we go, we got a bunch of girders. Let's grab our explosives. Oh, 300 explosives don't take up a lot of room. But let's get rid of some of those explosives. Because I only need 6 per warhead, right? I don't think Darmok's listening to me anymore.
What's that?
I only need 6 explosives per warhead, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then 2 computers, girder, small steel plate, and then metal or
Yeah,
small
just
steel
regular steel
tube,
plate.
and then steel plate. What are you doing now?
Who?
Why are you hopping?
Has Josh been in stream before?
Josh. Josh Beaton. Josh Beaton. The name is not sounding familiar.
He's getting a bit spammy.
Okay, warheads. Explosives, computers, small steel tube, construction components, girders, steel
Oh,
plate.
are you gonna be blowing crap up soon?
Hopefully.
Okay, I'll fly over. Well, I won't fly over. Gosh, that would take forever. And I would have to go through the center of a planet. So.
Yeah. Sounds like fun. Journey
Yeah.
to the center of the planet. Although my ship is twitching its ass out right now.
No
I'm not
fuel.
using ass as an adjective. I'm actually saying that its ass is twitching.
Oh.
No fuel.
You do.
No fuel.
What are you talking? I got solar panels. Why are you telling me I've got no fuel?
No fuel.
I've got tons of fuel, you silly piece of turd.
No fuel.
Actually, that's new that it actually says no fuel, right?
No, I don't think so.
I've heard low fuel, but never no fuel. I wish it gave me that warning on a couple ships.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I wouldn't have lost them out in space. Oh,
Yeah.
good times. Yeah, I know, right, Kyle? If the stupid planet hadn't jumped up out of nowhere, with all its mountains and curvy bits, then I'd be completely okay. Okay, let's see. Where was I with looking for parts? Construction components. Oh, I'm down low on construction components as well.
Something's happening to your ship.
Now it's got its ass up in the air.
It's just like, well, screw you.
Isn't that a techno song? Put your
Ass up in the air?
ass up in the
I
air.
don't know, but I'm going to attempt to
Put
help
your
you.
ass, put your ass, put your ass up in
Your
the
thrusters. Your
air.
thrusters are holding or keeping it up. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try
The inertial
something.
dampener should be off.
They just turned back off. That's weird. I'm gonna just back you up here.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I can't actually drive backwards.
Try now.
Oh crap.
You aren't locked. Oh, P to unlock the wheels.
Oh right. No, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, she's getting real twitchy today, ain't she? Okay, well, let's go find a mountainside to be a base and
Okay,
make some
can
holes.
I just weld up a chair quickly?
Oh yeah, there's stuff inside for that.
What do I need for it? Just
Interior
construction
plate,
components and
construction
eye plate?
components.
Okay.
Ship fuel critical.
Well, the thrusters work. I should probably lower the strength of those suspension blocks.
No, I'm not getting anything out of containers.
Let's lower our strength to like 20% and see if we get a little bit more bounce out of
I'm gonna
those
try
wheels.
just quickly relogging.
Okay, let's try something like 15%. Okay, we'll see you soon, Darmok.
Yeah, I'll be back.
There we go. That gives us a little bit more suspension travel.
Ship fuel critical.
Although I'm not sure how smart it is to be dropping my ship out of the air like that as a test.
Yeah.
I guess we'd have to figure it one way or another, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as I got in here, I started hearing clanging outside. Of course. Come on, construction components. Build, 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 build. Yeah, I hear more dinging outside. Okay, what's happening?
Where? Inside your house? Or?
Outside my base.
Oh.
Oh, it's just bouncing around again. No biggie. Okay, which direction do you want to be facing?
Oh, are you gonna
Forward,
make
backward,
the seat?
sideways?
Doesn't really matter to me.
You're just gonna third-person cam it, aren't you?
Actually, if you could get it on the top, that would be awesome.
I have no hydrogen.
Oh, okay.
And in the top, I don't think there's anywhere to fasten it to because of how those solar panels are set up.
Hang on, I'll go grab some construction components.
Well, I can build you one like right off the rear batteries.
Yeah. I'll just hold on a second.
Yes, let's drop the ship out of the air in the name of science and wheel suspension. Set up. Okay. I'm gonna get in the ship because it seems less glitchy when there's actually someone piloting.
There we go.
Ah, you're putting it right there.
Okay.
And which direction should we travel in?
North.
Which one's that?
I have no idea.
Let's go this way. I forgot to put on spotlights.
Who needs spotlights?
Well, as soon as it gets dark, we will.
But the one thing I am concerned about is the crashing noises.
There's crashing noises still?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing crashing noises
Like
now.
boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that's...
That's a cliff. That could have definitely ended worse.
Why is there just, like, a cliff around this thing? I was
Because
like,
you're
oh,
on
look,
the
there's
mountain.
bushes there. Okay, so if
Wanna
we go
dive into it?
slower here, and if we attack it at an angle...
Yeah, if we get our nose through here.
There we go, six-wheelers.
Oh dear, this is.
And this was a horrible idea.
Ship
I said cliff. We're flying. Hi. Oh.
ship fuel.
Oh dear, this is
low.
bad.
Ship fuel critical.
Hello.
Seriously?
Nice
Seriously?
crater we made here.
Oh,
Must be very
god
proud.
damn. Well, good to know that the explosive components are still explosive even when they're inert in your inventory. Oh, you space engineers.
I've got your grinder here.
Oh, apparently my inertial dampeners were not on.
Oh yeah.
That was close. I think I see a wheel over here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over here.
There's a wheel.
Do you see or did you fly over here?
I'm looking
Oh, there
like,
you are. Come take a look at the crater.
oh, that's a
Your
fair-sized
corpse
crater.
was around here. I somehow lived.
Hey, look, there's still an intact antenna.
And wheel.
And wheel, and another wheel.
Well, that was entertaining.
Not really.
Hmm.
I am like, yes, I find it amusing, but also I'm like, damn it, we just spent a lot of time on 2 ships tonight and like a bunch of
Yeah.
resources.
Don't worry,
And
I
why didn't
fixed them.
those thrusters work better?
The inertia dampers weren't on.
I turned them on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We probably were carrying a bit too much weight for 6 of them. If we turned on our thrust override, it probably would have worked.
but no, it was able to
Do you have a
hover
copy of that
fine.
ship?
No, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I was able to hover fine outside the base, like I could thrust up and hold it, but coming down here, it wouldn't do anything.
Hmm.
Those thrusters are such a lie.
Yeah. Oh well.
I love that. Wheel 1, Wheel 2, Wheel 3.
Yeah, I thought.
Where's the fourth wheel?
I don't know. I thought you saw the cliff too.
Well, when we were already heading over it.
Oh, yeah, because were you in first person?
I was in, well, no, I was angled down at the nose of the ship so that I could see how it was
Oh.
attacking the angle.
I thought you would have seen the water, the ice that we rounded the top.
Not until like we were right over. You gotta remember, I'm looking at like an 80, 83-inch screen. So
Yeah.
I'm focusing at the center of that and the rest is like in my peripheral vision. I'm really close to my projector
Mm.
to get that kind of immersive feel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wasn't seeing what was at the top of the projector.
That, kids, is what happens when you drive off of a cliff in Space
But why am I
Engineers.
still going straight? Why am I still going... The hell, space engineers? Oh, because I was resting my mouse on the edge of my mouse pad in such a fashion that the laser wasn't actually seeing anything.
Mm.
And this is when I would love a server crash.
Hey, you want me to go crash the server?
Okay, everybody, because it doesn't look like anybody else is online with us, we are going to have a server crash. I did air quotes there as we turn off the server without saving so we can see if the automatic save was before I blew up a ship.
Yeah.
Okay, let's restart that server, and I think it's snack time. I'm getting hungry.
Mhm.
Oh, many, 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 many. It's not cheating if you're the administrator, right? You have to do these kind of maintenance server restarts every once in a while. Watch, it's gonna be like right after we crash or as we're in midair. Okay, save and start server. Okay, so server is now currently restarting. And I will be back in a moment. In the
Okay,
meantime,
I'll take a look.
here, view a lovely be right back screen that I have built up for Space Engineers.
What are you doing, ship? Ship.
Okay, and we are back as soon as the server loads up here for us. And I'm gonna try to keep an eye on my microphone,
Oh, what
so
the
I'm
hell?
not giving you guys crunchy munchies as I eat apples.
Uh,
Okay, what are you awing about?
Nothing happened.
Usually when you say
Where?
that, it's facetious.
Yeah. Oh, everything's fine. I hope. Gonna put the parking brake on, and
The shit?
what's happening?
Well, you are standing, walking in place, and there are 6 wheels which are repeatedly falling over on their sides.
What? That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the ship.
And now you're glitching out beside me.
Hmm.
So yes, this is all fun and handy dandy right now. Isn't this just awesome? I think I'm gonna try to relog onto the server because Sir Darmok seems to have no problem seeing the ship, whereas I'm just seeing the wheels fall over. Well, you guys are also just seeing the wheels fall over.
Hmm.
And there's parts of the body over there. So I'm gonna eat my apple. And now the ship's jumping. Or the
Oh yeah,
wheels.
that was me. That's me.
Okay, so right now then, you're like walking in the middle of the wheels and making them do stuff. It's kind of
That's
awesome.
weird.
So yeah, this is happening. Okay, yep. So let's relog onto the server here, and we'll be right back with Sir Darmok. Try not to break it while I'm away.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing around.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. And this is one of the reasons why we love space engineers.
Is this thing just battery powered?
There is an emergency reactor on the top.
Oh, okay. I was gonna set both of your batteries to recharge while there is still sun.
Good plan. Oh, Jason, Levi, can you please let me know? I'm just looking at my volume level. Sorry, volume levels here on the recorder. Uh, am I like greatly overshadowing what what Darmok's voice is? Like, do I need to adjust my mic lower? Do I have to adjust Darmok's sound higher? And should I adjust the game sound a little higher so that it comes across better?
I can always
Please
be
let me know.
louder.
Um, well, there is a thing happening.
Again? What's happening?
You may just want to check out the stream,
Okay.
because it's kind of hard to explain.
Um. Well, that's a thing.
Yep, it's very much a thing. It's very
Okay.
thingy.
Hang on.
Just throwing wheels up off into the air.
Let me try this.
Oh man. This has just made everything so much worse.
Is this one over here any better?
That one's fine.
Well, then I'm standing on. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna delete that one.
Can you actually see it to delete it? Oh, apparently so.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Well,
Are you in it?
I'm in it. We are not
Okay.
going to go in that direction over there. Because we know what happens in that direction. Sudden death. So, let's go chase the sun.
Oh, turn 45 degrees to the right. Yes.
Towards the mountain?
Yes.
Okay.
This could prove to be interesting.
I don't like it when you say interesting. There's rocks there, so let's steer away from it. There's a rock there, let's steer away from it.
This is also unfortunate. I can't do anything to help with thrusters like I did before.
Oh, right. When we had the caravan ships.
Yeah, the honeybee and stuff.
That was fun.
Oh, you're gonna want to start turning left.
Ooh, I'm
and
seeing
decelerating quickly.
there we go. Okay, so why are we heading off in this direction?
I really don't know. I just
Okay.
picked-
Well, it was breaking something, Levi. It was breaking something.
Oh, this actually. Don't worry about this cliff.
Okay, this is just a little bumpy road. Okay. Let's get a good viewing angle as we come up and over and test the four-wheel drive capabilities, the
Maybe
six-wheel drive capabilities of our
Maybe the
vehicle.
thrusters too. Oh, did you high center it?
Don't think so.
Actually, I
Not
don't
yet.
think you can high center a six-wheeler.
Like some of them where the steering's different, you can get the
Yeah.
steering so it doesn't work, but you can't really high center it. You'll always be able to push
Ooh.
over.
Well, that's not bad.
There we go.
Again, dead ahead is okay, but a bit glitchy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ho, 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 ho.
well, that was convenient. The nose lurched into that little cutout.
This is a really bumpy road area. Come on, go forward.
Thrusters, maybe?
Thrusters are doing nothing for me.
Batteries are on recharge.
Okay, let's set the batteries to discharge.
Ship fuel
There you go.
critical.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
It's gotta keep the nose somewhat up and keep the center away from all those hilly bits.
you might just want to jet us forward and oh dear, this could only end badly.
Ship fuel critical.
Or not.
I'm flying like a
Yeah.
helicopter
Ship fuel critical.
because I'm awesome at that, as we've noticed from all the other videos.
Ship fuel. Ship fuel critical.
We should be able to do this bit like a ramp. Yay!
Ship fuel critical.
Or not.
Or maybe not.
I was expecting that to be like, oh, we can fly up and over the tree. But no, there's like bouncy bits everywhere over here. Come on. Come on. Get
Oh
us
dear.
out.
Ship fuel critical.
There we go.
Ship fuel critical.
Yes, yes, yes. Ship fuel and all that good jazz. Ooh, what's down there? Got any good spots to put in a hidey base?
Certain doom.
Certain doom.
3 pads down, but certain doom.
Okay. Let's see. Where do we want to put a base? I actually like that area kind of right there because we've got the hill behind us, but we got a nice flat plateau in the middle, and then just below us we got more water. So
Where at? That,
just kind of dead ahead.
okay, down like 30, 40 degrees. Oh, whoop. Are we gonna lose the
I'm
nose on
surprised we have not lost a cargo container yet.
that? Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, I do have ammo. Okay.
Okay. Oh, 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 oh.
This could be interesting.
Slow us down.
Ship fuel
Oh,
critical.
that's not what I want to do either.
Ship
Slow.
fuel
Slow,
critical.
There you
slow.
go. There we go. Oh,
Ooh. Urgh.
Ship fuel critical.
there we go.
Ship fuel critical. Ship fuel critical.
Okay, so
This would be a
apparently
really
my
cool
audio
mining
level's
pad where we're
perfect and
driving
you're
in.
just a little lower.
Ship fuel.
Oh, interesting.
So,
I can change it here on my end if you want. Or am I fairly loud on when you're listening to
apparently,
me?
like Kyle's saying we're good.
Oh,
Yes, hex runners, so a six-wheeled vehicle always freaks out better than a four-wheeled vehicle. Just
Yes,
another
it
reason why they're
does.
better. Thank you for that word of wisdom, Kyle. Okay, so I'm gonna get out and take a look over this cliff and see what we've got. See if that's where I want to make a new base. We're getting some weird shit. I just heard something over there. Oh, you're shooting stuff. I'm like, what? Don't scare me like that. Man, these roads will be rough. Well, mountains.
Well, they'll
Trail.
prevent hostile attack.
Unless they're in an
Hopefully-
airship.
Yeah.
I think that mountainside. Overlooking the water.
Dead ahead?
And
Those
directly...
kind of terrorist,
Yes, dead ahead there.
Okay.
So just above the brown section.
With the different levels, or?
I think there's different levels over there. It looks like it. Yeah, maybe. Or, oh, you're looking at the lower section.
I don't think we're looking at the same place. Let me just fire off a couple of rounds in the direction that I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, right in around there.
Okay.
I just don't know how to get over
getting
there. I love how you're saying, how do we plan, and I'm saying I've got no idea, right at the exact same moment.
I have an idea.
Is it a good one or a scary one?
Yes.
Actually, this hill we're on right now, the back face of it wouldn't be bad.
Oh.
So actually, if we put down right here...
Where did you go? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, we use this as a ramp and fly over.
No, we don't have enough fuel.
Hmm.
That's a scary idea. Okay, so I'm thinking right below us here in this rock.
Okay.
Because then we can put the rover right here in this little grassy part.
Yeah, a little.
And then we can crawl down
covered
with the
over
engineers
section.
and place our warheads.
Oh, helmet off, by the way.
Yes, I just did that.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, what's gonna be the path of least resistance to get down there now?
Pass of most mows.
Okay, there's a ship. Or do we want to just try to fly it right on top of that spot?
Master if fly it.
Ship fuel.
I've got Flight of the
Uh,
Valkyries playing, so.
Nah, I don't think I want to fly because we've got no solar right now and we could run out of energy at any second. and then we'd plummet.
Ship fuel.
Oh, okay.
So I want to come this way.
Well, you could
Think.
turn on the reactor. Oh.
The shit.
Hello. You just gotta walk out of the ship.
The hell just
Don't
happened?
worry. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm still sitting down.
The hell? Really?
We hit.
The one section that sits perfectly
Okay, this needs
between
to be a
all the
highlight.
wheels.
This needs to be a stream highlight.
Oh. The hell?
Well, that was just disappointing. You want to make this thing a four-wheeler? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Everything is good.
You're doing the remote control?
Maybe.
Yep.
Well, you can still use the ship, so I'll let
Okay.
you attempt to do that.
Let's grind this stuff down and get it in the ship.
Well, it's nice to keep a remote control on most of your ships.
Yeah, I've learned sometimes there's stuff worth salvaging. Not always with my accidents, but sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
That is so ridiculous. It's not even like a big explosion or anything. It's just like,
It's just
bloop, you're outside the ship now. And I'm like, what?
I just saw you start walking. I was like, when did he go to the cockpit? Wait, when did we have a cockpit last?
Oh, man. And this is why I should have built a better body on it, Levi. Because then, those soft parts, which are getting destroyed right now, may not have been destroyed so badly.
Well, knowing our luck, they probably would have been blown up anyway.
Oh yeah, I'd find a way to break it, for sure. And Levi's just giving us an LOL.
Okay, I think that's all the wheels on my side.
What was that noise?
It may or may not have been me.
I know it was you, but it's like a wee. Oh, I love it.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting.
Okay, let's try to drop it back there.
You know what's probably going to happen? We're going to try to drive over that same hill, and then it's going to break the cargo or the oxygen generator.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the seat because I need to be able to see where
Drop it on
I'm
the
going.
front.
And then what I'd like you to do, please, is scout an
Okay.
area ahead of us.
Okay, oh, if only this game had cones, like the airplane cones. Here, about here. Should be good.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack that hill at an angle. At least attempt to. Whoa!
Well, that worked.
Or I went straight onto it.
Down here.
Attempting. Attempting. Maximum effort.
Nice
Oh, flying now.
thing flying. There you go. That's not bad. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
I've got it in full reverse. Okay. Where'd that divot come from right beside? Whoa. Oh, don't hit space. Don't hit space. Don't hit space. Oh. That
That's a
could
good
have very
question. That
easily have
wasn't here
taken out
before.
cargo
This may have
containers.
been the cockpit. Somehow. You stuck? Show me to use my magic. There. Oh dear. See, if this was Halo, I would just punch you and then it would open. It would flip, but.
Whoa, something's happening.
We're gonna back up before everything explodes.
Okay, I can only see grass now.
Do you want some assistance?
How are you gonna try to do it?
I don't
Actually,
know.
I've got an idea.
But I've been able to unstick that ship.
stand
when we were
back.
trying to- What's that?
Stand back a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna lock up the wheels. Um, lock up the wheels. There we go. And then we are gonna invert their driving direction.
Well, this should be interesting.
Let's see how much travel this thing actually has. Come on. Oh, right. P to unlock the wheels. Oh, it seems to be doing something more.
Hmm.
Actually, hey, you got like magic gyro capabilities.
Yes.
How about you use magic gyro capability? Oh, we
Yeah.
are really upside down.
Wait.
Here, use my head as a ramp. Oh, or it just chucks me into the air. Yeah, let's see if I can stand here and act as a ramp.
So you inverted. What did you do to the wheels?
I just inverted their height offset.
Okay.
Oh, right. Jason, thank you. Hey, I don't expect you to know the proper answer to this with your limited driving experience so far, but what do you do when you get really stuck?
Where?
Dig out a trench in front of your wheel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We've got mining tools. Whoa.
I fixed it.
That may not be the right word.
What happened?
Well, you're back upside down again.
Hang on, I'll do that same thing again.
Okay. Gonna kind of hide over here.
I just overrode the gyro. That worked. That seemed to work.
Well, it got you upright and then not upright and then upright and then not upright and then upright again.
Hold on, let me.
Oh man. Oh, space
I think I
engineers.
screwed it over even more. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Let's control that. Hold on a second.
Okay, I'm just trying to get an area
Okay.
behind you a little more clear.
And
They have really weird drill sound going into some of these voxel materials.
yeah.
Yeah, going into the grass, it sounds like wet.
Hmm.
That is a kind of disturbing sound. Okay. A couple more of your wheels should be hitting now. Oh,
I lost my but I can still control the ship.
you knocked the seed out. Okay. Try going forward.
I'm attempting to.
Okay. Which wheel is hung up on what?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I might kill it. Did I just kill you?
no. Close to it, though.
Okay. Hang on, we're just pitting in a bit bigger of a pit.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's been some scary noises around here, eh, Levi?
Oh, hang on. Stop what you're doing.
Woohoo! It's reminding me of Ed 209 when he was flipped upside down on the stairs.
Okay, now.
Now what? Drill more holes?
Maybe not.
Good at that.
Or blow something up.
I didn't blow anything up. If anything, you're the one blowing stuff up.
Oh,
I think we lost a solar panel.
Hold on. You see that wheel to the left of you? Can you drill under it a bit?
Like that?
Yeah, a bit more. There's a bit of there. Oh.
And you killed me.
I also just hit myself with a piece of snow. And now the wheel's stuck in the voxel.
Yay! That's... Oh, that went dark all of a sudden.
There we go.
Okay, so somewhere over there. There we go. That looks like a bright spot where Sir Darmok might be. Oh, don't alt-tab. Oh, crap! I just killed myself because I alt-tabbed out and wasn't controlling my... my jetpack correctly.
Oh. Almost had it.
Come on. Oh. Stop for a moment.
I am.
Okay. Why don't we, you know, grind off 2 of these
Got it.
thrusters and then reverse them?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that probably would work. What's preventing me from moving forwards right now?
You're digging the nose into the ground.
Ew.
So let's flip 2 thrusters. Why didn't we think of this earlier?
Because this is entertaining, at least to me.
They're like, hey, look, we can make Blastertoad lose a 3rd ship tonight. This is awesome.
Hang
That's
on,
just
I'm
good
inching
family
out.
fun.
Maybe.
Now you got yourself back in the hole. Whoa.
Nailed it.
Goodbye.
Did you die again?
No, you threw me off into the sunset.
Oh, really?
I'm coming back. I still got jetpack.
Oh, we lost a solar panel.
Now you see what, Levi? We have too much still here that we could recover it. So at this point,
Yeah.
I'm not willing to do a reset. This is space engineering right here. You still got 90% of your vehicle left.
Okay.
You try to save it.
What time is it? Oh, I should probably get going at some point. Fairly close to 11.
Oh, is it already? Okay, let's see if we can flip this with the thrusters, and then yeah, we should probably call it a night. I've got work tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow night. I believe it's gonna be after 7 or 8. Okay?
Okay.
So 7 or 8 tomorrow are gonna be here with 50-foot ant. So that'll be a different night. We'll probably play some Contagion, so you may want to jump on for that, Sir Darmok.
Yeah, I'll probably hop on at some point.
Why can I cannot control the remote? You got it. Hit C.
Yeah. Let's see.
C. There we go.
We just got it more stuck.
Yes, but you do have thrusters now. So I can get you another thruster. And with 3, we should be able to... Or, try holding C and flipping it upwards. Or no, backwards. Because if you can do a backflip with thruster assist, then...
Ah!
Oh! We're getting closer. Now can we flip it backwards?
Why am I moving? Hang on. I need to get a better viewing angle.
Oh, of course you grabbed it before I could grab control.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jason, we don't have the resources here to build more gyros with us. Otherwise, that would have totally been a thought.
I think I might need a bit more thrust.
Okay. I'll move another...
Or not.
Oh. Like, as long as you can flip it, that's all we need now. Oh, something died.
Yeah. Oh, I've got
What
an
did we
idea.
lose?
There you go.
Oh!
I regret this decision. Did I just click it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh! Come on, little more, little more,
Oh, hang
little
on, I
more,
can assist you with that.
little more. There we go.
Oh, crap. Sorry for your blowing up like half of the stuff on your ship, but how many 180s did we do?
Oh, we did quite a
Or I guess
few spirally
360s.
death traps.
Yeah. That
Oh,
worked,
I'm
though.
still in control. Okay, let's not do that.
I do have to say
Oh,
I'm quite happy with how well that worked.
now we have no seat on it. So we're going to
No,
be
what?
driving this in third-person view. So we're trying to get down to just that area right there. So,
Oh. Well, this should... Here?
this should not go horribly at all.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm gonna stand by and watch. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go... The spectator cam, this could be interesting. Oh, or, you know, I can just fly out of the planet. That works, too.
Come on, come on. Oh, turn, you wee bastard. You know what? This may be the time to have all the wheels turning. Or steering, I mean. There we go. There we go. Let's try that. Whoa.
Oh, that was close. If you can push it left towards you, you'll be good. Hmm?
Come on.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go. There we go.
that's not what I wanted.
Uh,
Don't end up upside down. Okay, well, let's go see what happened over there.
oh dear.
Oh.
Well, I'm probably gonna just take off for the night.
Okay.
Alright, talk to you later.
Okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
Well, we got it going somewhere. We got it going Okay, so we just need to flip it a little more over. Okay. Do not end up still upside down. Oh, we're getting too close back to this same hole. This hole hates us. Okay. Well, you know what? We know where the ship is. It's not currently having any more damage caused to it. I'm gonna leave it right here. We will recover this probably Saturday. So Saturday will be the recovery mission. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. Yeah, so we'll recover this Saturday. At this point tonight, I've got to say goodnight and go to bed. Well, I'll watch some Desert Punk first, and then I'll head to bed, but... yeah, this is it for Blastertoad Day 16 in Space Engineer Survival Server. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for keeping active in the chat there. And I hope you've all found this entertaining anyway. This is such a mess. Oh man. So yeah, I'll attempt a recovery of this ship on Saturday, and then tomorrow night again I'm gonna have 50-foot ant over, and we're gonna be doing some couch co-op games. So, one more time, thank you all for watching. And if you do have space engineers, this is a open survival server, so in the description is the link to all the info needed to join, so please feel free to join us. And I hope to see you in space.